Hey, happy Wednesday. Can you guys see my Christmas background? Can you see my Christmas thing? Anyway, I'm Reality of Kristen Marie. This is Whose Side Are You On podcast on the Reality of Kristen Marie YouTube channel. And I see a couple of people watching, but nobody in the chat. But hello, if everybody's watching. Appreciate you people on Instagram. Like I said, I'm Reality of Kristen Marie. And this is the Whose Side Are You On podcast channel. Here's my mirror. And I usually do recaps, but I'm not doing them anymore. I'm trying not to do recaps. I'm going to try to stick to Whose Side Are You On, where I explain both perspectives, and then I'll tell you whose side I'm on in the end. So we're going to try that again, which shouldn't be that hard. I mean, like, arguing is my favorite thing. Hold on, I get the fan. But if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, please do so. And if you're listening to me on the Whose Side Are You On podcast side, just the audio version, you can come watch the Crazy Live 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where all the episodes are recorded right here in my studio. And my little home studio. Hello. I did. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I feel bad. You don't have to do that anymore. I know it's a pain in the ass. But so we're gonna talk about Real Housewives of. Oh my God, it was really good. Real Housewives of Potomac, whose side, and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, whose side. And we're gonna do Potomac first. And sorry, the fan might. You guys hear the fan? Hopefully you can. I'm going to go through Whose Side Are You On? I'm going to go through each side. So I'm going to go through Mia. First of all, Potomac. We're going to talk about Mia Gordon, Inc., Stacey and TJ. And a little bit of Wendy and her mom, like our thoughts, my thoughts. And then I'll ask you guys your thoughts and whose side you're on. And I'm going to try to be fair and give both perspectives without being biased, without letting you know whose side I'm on. Because apparently, allegedly, I'm not Catania enough. I'm not Switzerland enough. We call Catania around here instead of Switzerland. Oh, stop it. I know I do. My eyes are a little fucked, but that's okay. Thank you. And everybody's here. Do you see my Christmas thing, guys? Or no? I hope you can see it. So let's get into... So, all right, yeah, I think I'm not going to do, like, the recap, but I'm not. We're going to do both. Like I said, Potomac. And, oh, there's my dad. Hey, Dad. Everybody say, hi, Dad. Hi, Christmas Dad. Just kidding. I don't know what's going on social media at the moment. I know that the goddamn drones... Dad, have you seen our drones that are aliens yet, by the way? Well, I'm in Jersey. You guys know that, right? There's, like, drones and aliens everywhere. They're having some kind of stupid thing right now. Congress. Like... It's the military. Get the fuck out of here. Like, we know it's military. They would have shot them down. They shot down fucking balloons. They let balloons fly across these freaking balloons. Remember these balloons? Oh, Layla, then we shoot them down. Fucking balloons. And here we knew the whole time. You know what I mean? Oh, now you're eating the gummies too. You and my dad. Oh, look at you still. Or you have your little gummy conversation. No, but I see aliens and spaceships all the time. So it's nothing. I'm just kidding. I'm only half kidding. I've been out there every night, me and the cat. You know what I mean? It's wild. My dad doesn't believe in aliens. I mean, he might now. He didn't before. Can you guys tell him how much of a conspiracy? I'm not even going to call it conspiracy theorist because it's conspiracy truthist. I will say I was wrong about the kid, though. I was wrong about the kid from the kid that killed the CEO guy, Brian. We did a mind probe on him. You know, Liz Cross, my mind prober lady. My psychic, and she mind probed him, and he's just mentally ill. It's kind of really sad. Like it's the whole situation. If you want to know from the spiritual perspective, oh, here comes Pat. The spiritual perspective, I guess from here. The spiritual perspective of it is that he acted alone, and he had a really, really, really bad back problem, like a really bad back surgery. So oh, that's not so something. I just want to tell you real quick before. Let me get her out of here. Come on. Come on tonight, girlfriend. I love you so much. Just best. So, okay. What are you playing?
People pleasing isn't kindness. It's survival. It's a learned behavior that you say.
So, real quick, on a spiritual perspective, shut up. Why are you talking, asshole? Nobody asked you to talk. Okay. Where'd it go? Spiritual perspective, he acted alone. I was saying that it wasn't him, that it was MK Ultra, blah blah blah. But no, he's really mentally ill. Unfortunately, he went and did ayahuasca, in Hawaii to help his pain and his inflammation and all that. And not that he wasn't mega rich or anything, he was a billionaire and he's really smart. But he said even with his surgeries, his insurance couldn't cover it. He couldn't live in pain. He said his life was over anyway, and that's why he did this. And it was a life contracted thing. It was a soul contract for the both of them. We haven't done a mind probe on Brian yet, the guy who passed away. I think we're gonna try to do that tomorrow. But yeah. So it wasn't any MK Ultra thing. I don't know why Slim Bella said that. It's weird because I trust everything she says too. But when I get a mind probe from like my person who does double blind studies and teaches me remote viewing and all that, I trust it. And if Liz was, I asked Femtaro before about Liz. Her real name's not Liz Cross, but because she works with the UK CIA or the FBI part of the UK, whoever they have over there, helping them with investigations. So yeah, so I was wrong about that. The whole Jay-Z Diddy thing, real quick, before we go any further, this is my opinion right now. I thought that lawsuit, the 13-year-old that filed the lawsuit, had done so prior to all of this happening, prior to Diddy being arrested, and was against Diddy and an unnamed person, a John Doe, right? This whole time. But this whole time, this person, she just filed it. She called Tony Busby's lawsuit number for Diddy to talk about John Doe, which was Jay-Z. And now there's no Diddy on it. It's just Jay-Z, but it's Tony Busby. I don't know. I don't know. Do I think that Jay-Z's corrupted? Yeah, I think he's fucked. Do I think he's compromised? Of course. But do I think I was under the impression this lawsuit was filed before Diddy was even arrested. I didn't realize this is one of Tony Busby's things. And I'm not saying that, like, hey, Q, everybody please solve labor seller. I'm not saying that she's not a victim of something, but we blame that Misha girl too, and Misha Fuller, and she was lying too. But it's just a shame because I feel like they're all victims of something. But I don't think that this is I don't think this Jay-Z thing has legs. I really don't. And if it did happen, how can they prove it? It was 25 years ago. This chick just did this when, I don't know. I hate this. I know the chick, the Anna Kane thing. I know that's a whole thing. Obviously. I mean, I realized she's the one who had filed way before this. And you know what, Jay-Z, the reason that they're not filing criminal charges and they're just doing I don't think Anna Kane's lying. No, I'm talking about the other chick, the 13-year-old, the unnamed person. I don't know. I just find it odd that she called a Diddy line for Jay-Z, but it wasn't Diddy. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to understand that, but Kremlin. Oh, it's called the Kremlin. Okay. I'm learning so much from Sean Atwood's channel. Like, I don't know. I just thought that 13-year-old she had done that before. She might be a victim of Diddy, but not in G. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with the Jay-Z thing. And not that I think he's 100%. I think they're both very high up in the rhymes with Bugatti. But do I think this is a thing? No. I think they do other things. That's all I'm going to say. But I don't know. I'm really bothered by the fact that this lawsuit just became a thing. I thought it was filed a long time ago. That's why I was like, oh, fuck, I believe it. Like, she filed this way before this was a thing. Like, she filed this a long time ago and just had an unnamed person, but Diddy's not even on it. So what, I don't know. I think that, I'm going to have to say nothing else at this point about it. Okay. It really does suck because nobody wants to question a victim, obviously, right? And that's the problem. Because people know you're not going to question them when they're a victim. I'm not really questioning her as being a victim of something. But, yeah, I wanted to go on to, okay, I'm sorry. Did you say get to Beverly Hills? Oh, I love you so much. You never sound like a dumbass. I love my chat, guys. I'm sorry. You saw your own podcast side of it. Always said, you guys have to come over and deal with my live chat. They're the best. They're so freaking educated. They know everything. They teach me shit. And then Kathy's like, I watched Beverly Hills. So I was like a dumbass. I love you, Kathy. I do. Did you guys get I was like all emotional this weekend. I was like, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. Sorry, you have to deal with me. Sorry, I'm such an asshole. Sorry, I'm bipolar. I'm the worst friend ever. And you guys are like, no, we love you, Krista. Like, I know. All right, let's get into this shit because I'm high as fuck. Just kidding, Dad. He's probably high too, though. Okay. All right. So listen, Real Housewives of Potomac. It was okay episode. It was like a filler episode, right? My phone's probably gonna die about the other minutes. It was like a filler. Hello, girl. How are you? Okay. I don't know how I feel about TJ. Actually, I do know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Stacy. I don't know how I feel about people going, oh, if I broke up with you, would you date other people or would you fuck other people? If I fucked, it's just like, dude, you know, he's waiting for you to file for your divorce, right? He's just waiting for her to make a move, right? And it's like, fucker, do you hear this shit? Not to mention the speed dating thing with Giselle and Ashley. We're gonna get to that. It was okay. It was good. It was I'm shocked. But TJ and Stacy, okay, like I get like trying to fuck with your dude, right? But you're not even fucking him yet, right? And you want him to say that he's going to be upset with you if you date other people. And I don't even know if you guys are dating. I don't know what you guys are. I'm assuming that you guys are together, right? So let's take Stacy's side, okay? I'm going to give you Stacy's perspective first. So she's new life after her divorce, right? And his name is something Roosh. I don't know, but she was living with him, right? She's in a relationship with this TJ guy. TJ is this like bodybuilding, like soft hands. I feel like he has soft hands, you know, like a soft hands kind of guy. Like, and I don't like soft hands. And I don't know, like she's dating him and like they're not romantic. They're not having sex. She was married for 16 years. And you and my dad are such potheads. I'm just kidding. Now I gotta smoke real quick. Because of his religious beliefs. Sorry. They're practicing celibacy, right? But Stacy, every time we see her, all she wants to do is talk about sex with him. And I find it fucking annoying. I get annoyed. I'm annoyed for her. I'm annoyed for him. It's like, no, I'm not going to wear this when we have sex. And no, I'm not going to wear this. It's like, Stace, get off his dick that you're not around yet. It's like, it's kind of, but anyway, she's like listening to the other women, right? So she's looking at this relationship and she's like, he's not even screwing me. She wants to have sex with him. She's married for 16 years, but he's waiting. He's like, I don't just sleep with people, you know? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know if she's saying she wants to date other people, right? Because she's not getting affection from him. And I feel bad for her. So like on her side of it, you know, Stacy's trying to either get a reaction out of him, but she's not receiving any attention from him. And I think she wants intimacy. Now you can have intimacy without sex. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about docking and soaking and all that weird ass that weird ass Salt Lake shit, that weird ass Mormon shit. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about intimacy. Like you can have intimacy, right? She really does, doesn't she? But she's probably starved for attention, right? And affection. And I don't think he's given it to her. But like if you're dating and not just because you're not having sex, doesn't mean you don't have to have stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for answering me. And I just feel like she's just really open about her feelings to him. And he just seems like I don't know. I don't know if do you think he's had sex before? I mean, I feel bad like with her perspective of all this. Like she's so beautiful and hot. And yeah, we probably all jump right into relationships. I feel like at our age, what the fuck you dating for? You know what I mean? I get it. I hope that they said that we're going to be together because he says, I don't know if you were dating other people. I guess I would be upset about it. She's like, no, I want you to be fucking upset. Like she wants a reaction out of him, right? But I know they're still together. So like fast forward to like real time, they're still together. But I just feel bad for Stacy because I don't know if maybe as soon as she files for divorce, like he'll fuck her. I don't know. But she just wants that dude to have sex with her. But I'm thinking if TJ's never had sex before, I know, but just think about this. Let's just be honest. If he's never had sex before, maybe he has. If he has, okay, ooh, good for him. But if he hasn't, it's kind of strange. I don't want to be his first. You know what I mean? I don't want to teach you shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. And maybe some girls do. Maybe some girls like that. I'm not all for it. I'm not. And maybe he has been with people before and he just decided to do this now. I don't know about it, but I mean, I had one night stands, but guess what? I'm still here. Oh, no. You're kidding me. Me too. I was with somebody for, I'm not going to say my dad's not here, but the person was unavailable that I was with for about 20 years. completely unavailable person, but I was bad. Like I needed attention. It was attention. It was like, it's crazy. He's a virgin. Oh man. Oh man. TJ's a liar? He's a liar? Why is he a liar? What did he do? What did he lie about? What did he lie about? What did he lie about? Okay, let's get into TJ's perspective real quick because I got his too. I tried to get as much as I could. I'm trying to do as much as I could from TJ's side of this. Okay. So wait, where's that? Where's TJ's side? Where did I put TJ's side? I did a good job today too. I'm telling you, I did a good job. Where's TJ's side? Man. Stacy. Okay. Now, oh wow. Okay, so he's never had sex before. I don't know. Okay, he's never had sex before, so he doesn't get it. So he's not getting what intimacy is then. So he's never really. Oh wow. Do you think they do other shit? What's he lying about? Because he's a dick. Like, I don't like the way he talks to her. I don't like the way he acted. Like, what are you? You're 50. You need somebody to babysit you. If I take you to an event, I might do to an event, and you can't. Like my ex Anthony, he didn't shut the fuck up. I could take him anywhere. I didn't have to worry about him. I'd leave and not even bother him the rest of the night. He was talking every time. You know what I mean? This dude is like, he did the same thing, but then he brings it on her. Like, oh, you weren't with me. You talk to everybody but me. No, dude, you talk to everybody but her. Anyway, so he's supportive. This is TJ, his perspective, I guess. Regarding the celibacy thing, I guess he's never had sex before. Okay, but I get it. Focusing on building a strong relationship, I get it. I understand. If I've never had sex before, I don't know if I would waste time. I just feel like now you can do that stuff. Like, now let's not have sex to work. You know what I mean? Like, because we've all been there, we've done that. We're like, it doesn't work. Let's not do that. This dude doesn't even know how to have sex. And I'm sorry, I'm not a whore. I mean, I used to be, but I'm not now. Even Giselle thinks that's weird. I'm sorry, TJ. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sitting on TJ's side right now. Okay. Whatever, his friends' opinions don't matter to him, he said. And he's like, he's willing to be flexible. I don't know what that means. He's like, okay, he tells Stacy he'd be willing to be open to her seeing other people. If she felt the need, if you feel like you need to do that, then go ahead. Now, that's the fucking answer. Like, no. Okay, if you feel like you need to do that, then go ahead. No, that's not permission. That's not permission, okay? But he says he's open to it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if she did, he'd probably just walk away because he's never fucked anybody before, so it doesn't really matter to him. I don't know. His response during that whole conversation with her, I just feel like he's way too mature for this. Like, I'm sorry. He's just I'm not laughing at him. I'm sorry. I'm not being rude. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at him because, like, literally, dude, like, I'm sorry. It's weird. Okay. Do you think he even likes women? We're going to get to Kyle, trust me, because I'm saving them for last. Okay, Stacy. She's so fucking hot. Why? Okay, I don't know. Maybe, she's been waiting for a year. Like, do you think she's screwing anybody else? Do you think she's screwing her ex? Why am I so worried about who they're screwing? Me and Giselle are like, nah, dude, she's fucking, like, me and Giselle just can't get over this. Me and Giselle are like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? You know what I mean? I just don't know. I don't like the way he talks to her either. He's not a good guy sometimes. It's just crazy. Like, he's a good dude. It's I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, like, yeah, Wendy's mom. I was proud of Wendy's mom this episode. All right, you guys are cracking me up. But all right, so I'm gonna leave them alone for a second. We'll get back to them. Also, Stacy just remember she told us how she didn't know about a lot of stuff her ex-husband was doing. She should be careful too. You know what I mean? I don't know if she's like really taking her. Maybe they don't have to have sex. I'm just saying they don't even have to have sex. I'm not a Kyle hater either. Yes, I am a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a Kyle hater. Right? Guys, you're killing me. I want to get to Beverly Hills, but we have to get through Potomac first. I have to do it the right way. I have to be right. I have to do it right. Okay. All right. So, TJ. What did he lie about? I don't know. So he owns a gym, and he's like, I don't know what he's doing with his life, but I don't know. Like, Stacy's hot, but she's also clumsy, and she's also the thing I said about her. Like I said, she gets on my nerves when she hangs all over him. She always makes every scene about the sex. or about something. It's like, I don't know why we're focusing on this. Let's just not. It's on my nerve. Like, I don't want to hear about it. Her ex-husband's pretty hot, though. Anyway. But, yeah, he's just, okay. So, now, Ashley, she's supportive of this, right? Ashley's supportive of Stacey. You know, she's like, Ashley has her own issues with Michael. You know, they're both married to, like she said, white, I guess, non-American, old men. I guess. Ashley said that before. And, you know, Ashley's got her own shit. Ashley's trying to literally take Michael's money that he doesn't want to give her by trying to say that he cheated on her and that he has proof. We have proof. But we all have proof Michael cheated. We have proof. And I guarantee you, I keep saying this, Monique better cough up those goddamn tapes. Cough up the tapes. We know there was tapes. We know the 1,700 cameras you got. 1,800 cameras, but the one that's not working is the one in the basement where Michael allegedly grabbed some guy's booty, and said he wanted to F or suck a Wednesday. So, and he also got caught taking, remember the pictures of his white butt of the prostitute? Okay, so yeah. I don't know if it's going to work, but Ashley's got her own problems. Maybe she should shut the fuck up about this whole situation. And Mia, okay, we're going to get to Mia, and I tell you how I feel about Gordon. And, you know, Mia, she's got her own drama, again, because she's got, you know, Gordon and what's his name? Incubator, DJ Applebox. He looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. DJ Sonic. We're going to call him DJ Sonic. Okay, DJ Sonic. She thinks it's like, she's like, this is so unconventional. I can't do it. We don't get it either. Kia or KK, whatever her name is. She thinks she's supportive of Stacey. She's also in the mental health field. So I don't know. I think at the time she was loyal to Ashley. And I think she was probably pressured into getting rid of the cameras. Because I don't believe that you don't have cameras. What is on my camera? I don't have my glasses on. No. I'm going to put them on. I do feel like there's cameras down there. I mean, there's a bar down there. There was people down there. It is a regular part of the house. You have cameras, girl. I'm sorry. And they were working. And it's like, just hold on to them and cough them up when we need them. And Ashley might need them. Ashley might actually need them. You know, I thought we were going to need them before with Candace. You know, going after my girl. You know what I mean? But, you know, Stacey is not going to date other people, as she says. So let's get on to Ink and Mia. So Mia and her complicated situation with Gordon. Divorcing Gordon, who has bipolar allegedly, and I believe that he does, or like other people's perspectives is she has fucked with his head for so long, and maybe that's the problem. But he's been diagnosed bipolar, and he gets in these manic episodes. Mia wants to protect him constantly. I get it. She feels bad, but she's in love with Ink, and I told you, it is wearing on her, and you could see it in this episode, that she just needs the kids to, everything to, especially they need to have boundaries, because, you know, you can tell she's in love with Incubator, DJ Applebox, DJ Sonic, but she also loves Gordon, and Gordon is the father of her kids, and we're just going to say all of the kids, because we don't know. Gordon should have never said it, but, you know, let's just, you know, Ink is playing dad. It's fine. Hey, Larja. But I do agree that they need boundaries. I told you this before. Just because you have bipolar and stuff, people shouldn't make allowances for you. Just a little bit, but not all the time. Like, I tell my husband, don't let me get away with shit, dude. Like, tell me to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, but he should. But Gordon, I don't know why she's so afraid of Gordon. I think it's just because of the kids. Now, Mia, I do, like I said, I feel bad. She loves Gordon. That is the father of her kids. But she's in love with Ink, and she cannot manage her life with him because she's got to have four places. His place, their place, her place, Incubator's place, Gordon's place, and then the medium place where this is the thing. They got a place to be with just away from Gordon and the kids, but then they're always there anyway. It's like Gordon keeps showing up there anyway. It's like, I don't understand. Like, they should just have one house, two house. You know what? I don't get. They can stay in the same building. Staying in the same building, I agree with Mia. Staying in the same building is works for the kids. As long as Gordon he has boundaries and he doesn't just show up when he wants. You know, because that's basically, you know, what he's been doing. And, you know, I like Mia, she's just trying to make it easier for everybody, including Gordon and the kids. and manage her life with us, manage her life with them, manage her life with Ink, manage her like being a mom, managing the 22 places the 22 chiropractic places they still have to sell. And that's why she's not divorcing Gordon. Hello. They still own, remember she told everybody they still own 22 that they're selling. And I don't think she gets shit unless she's married to Gordon. So the way that she says is, oh, maybe we should stay married and just not sleep together. That's what you've been doing for 20 years. That's what you have been doing. That was your arrangement. I'm pretty sure of it. So, like, no, like, just, this is like, I feel like another Ashley and Michael. Oh, now everybody else found out, so we got to pretend we're getting a divorce. But really, we've been doing this thing the whole time. Like Laura just said, it was probably Ink the whole time. And maybe, they have been doing this thing the way that they wanted to, but they lied to us. And now it's just like truth time because she wants to be happy. That's Mia, and I take Mia aside on that one. Like I said, it is torture to live with somebody who's bipolar. I get it. My husband, you guys saw me last week. I'm finally better, like feeling better. But not only that, not only would you guys see me mess, I'm telling him every 5 seconds I'm going to slice his fucking throat. And I fucking hate him. And then I tell him I love him 5 minutes later. And it's like, it's not good. And it's like, and that's what Gordon does. He flips out, and then he's sorry, and he flips out like we saw when he's flipping out and saying all this shit. Oh, you're a whore, you had an abortion. And then 5 minutes later, they're having shots at the pool. But Mia, I understand. She's got to put up with somebody like Gordon like that, locking her in a room and taking her phone. I mean, come on. That is some shit. That's the shit that when you make me feel unsafe, emotionally and physically, I'll fuck you up. I mean, I'm little, but I'll probably stab you. But emotionally safe is what I don't like. I need to be emotionally safe. And if I'm not, I'm out. Like I'm out. I tell George, I'll go back to my parents. Right, Dad? I can come home anytime. Right, Dad? Right, Chad? No. You guys got enough going on over there. I would move into the apartment in the back. I would move into the apartment over the garage. I would make that an apartment, and that would be where I would never, ever stay in a house with you people. I did that for 36 years. All right. Here's Laura's perspective. Yeah, I don't think so either. Do you think he's got a big pee-pee? I thought it was because of Gordon. So, all right, let me give you Gordon's side of it because, let me just tell you, first of all, I'm on Stacy's side with the whole thing. Okay, I'm on Stacy's side. But all right, so Gordon. Now, Gordon, I don't know what to think. Gordon I'm trying to see. Now, he's obviously pissed, right? He's pissed at this whole thing. But I don't know what the deal is. If they had this arrangement, right, then why is it just because I think he said, I want you can fuck everybody but him. And that's his side of it. He's like, this is the guy that you actually had an affair with behind my back. Like, yeah, I told you that you can have an affair and you can fuck anybody you want, but not this guy. But this is the guy you choose. This motherfucker right here who had abortions and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the shit that he says. Like, we saw what he did online. And her too, online. Now, she's a whore, she's a hoe, and he's a PDF file. Kids, you know what I mean? We can't say the word, but PDF file. And it's like, how do you come back from that shit? But the bipolar arguments, toxic arguments, they do this shit all the time. They're used to it, but it's not good. And this is why they need boundaries. And I do feel they're putting it, because I do feel like and Gordon's trying to navigate this whole, I'm 70 now, and now I'm getting diagnosed with bipolar. He had a girlfriend. I don't know what happened to her. And they were all hanging out. And it's like, I do with Gordon's like, Gordon, I don't know why, if he thinks him and me are getting back together. That's the weird thing that I keep figuring out. I keep hearing how he wants her back. And it's like, hey, babe. And it's like, what do you mean you want her back? Like, what? You're not getting her back. She's with Ink. Like, what do you mean, Gordon? Gordon, dude, now you have your family and your money back. I think. I don't know. But, I'm sorry, Gordon. I'm trying to see your side of this. But I feel bad. It's hard. I've been dealing with it my whole life. And he's just now dealing. Oh, he's been dealing with his emotions his whole life. The diagnosis, like, Jax makes such a big deal out of it. But he's been that his whole life. He just has a diagnosis now. Same thing with Gordon. It's like, just don't focus on that. Because then you make it your identity. And you don't need to do that. Like, you can move on with your life. You can have a happy life. Like, you can just pretend it's not there. Just, if you manage it with self-awareness and medication. Yeah, Mia calling the kids fun. It's crazy. I think I don't know if Gordon is the one who said that, but the conversation that they have, he seems like the mature one. When she was trying to talk, he was like, because the kids, she has a conversation. So we have them too. We have Gordon who kind of still wants her back, and I don't know. You know what I mean? He's just pissed at Ink. He doesn't like Ink, and she wants to move forward with Ink, and he I guess the fact that he's around, Ink's always around, so I don't know why Gordon thinks he'd ever get back with her. But it's just him. It's of all people, He's trying to maintain dignity here, but he can't. This is the dude who took your girl like 3 times now, and you also keep saying that like literally, this dude might be the father. Then we have Ink's side, right? I'm going to throw Ink in here too. Okay, relatively new to the scene as far as we know. They've been in love. They were in high school together, which weird. They lived, I don't know, they knew each other since they were 12 and blah, 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 blah. I don't think she's a liar. I think she tries to. So nobody ever block anybody. Nobody ever block you. Nobody's ever going to block you here unless you show a picture of your penis. Don't ever, no, you're never going to get blocked. Don't ever say that. I don't block anybody. Like different opinions. That's what I'm here for. Whose side are you on? Like, tell me whose side you're on. So I'm not going to be mad at you because you have a different opinion of me. I'm asking you what your opinion is. I realized something last night. Every time I see or hear Cody, I just want to take my blow dryer and fly. Shut up. I know. I know. I want to do that with Ashley's hair. I don't like how she's. Anyway, I mean, I'm not going to get to Ashley's hair. So, Ink, okay. I don't know if DJ Applebaum is. I know he's in love with Mia, but I don't think it's for. I don't think that he's with her for the, for clout. He's trying to be cool with Gordon. He's like, look, I'm just showing up. I'm just trying to protect my girl. I'm just trying to be there for my girl. He's showing lots of respect to Gordon. He seems to be the only one that's kind of mature in the situation. I know Elijah's going to disagree, but his feelings and thoughts that are going with me, he's actually stepping back. It seems he's stepping back from this because it does trigger Gordon. He said, I will step back if that you guys figure shit out. The solution, she comes off bragging about all the peens, and when ladies say, I know, we'll get to that too. I know. They had them in fucking all the time. This is the thing. I think Gordon knew. Okay, it is what it is, right? Now they're just trying to save face, but the kids is what I'm thinking. The fact that the kids don't even know. I don't want you to marry Ink. What? Okay, back to therapy. We got issues. Okay, we're not going to finish this conversation because they want us back together. The kids. I guess at this point, this is what PK and Dorit can stop doing is the thing with the kids because. The kids are now like, oh my god, no, you're gonna get divorced. They didn't even realize it because they tried to protect them. What do you mean? No, I feel the same way. I want to pull my hair back every time I see him. Every time I see Cody, I want to put his hair in a ponytail. I just want to take all my hair and pull it back. Like, it's bad enough it's always in my face anyway. And again, I know, stop touching it, If you would think with all the extensions should I put in my hair that would make it so it wasn't in my face, but his interactions with Gordon so far are like back and forth. Like 1 minute they're good and 1 minute Gordon they're not. That's the manic part of Gordon. It's also the part of Gordon that's like trying to be cool, but then you look at this dude like you're the motherfucker. Now I get it. Now let me just think about this because there's this person that I don't care who you could have been with anybody in the world, but there's just one person I don't want you to be with that it's just one person. And I get it, but it's unfortunate, Gordon. You're gonna have to deal with DJ Applebaum because I think he's sticking around. And DJ Applebaum is doing the right thing. I don't know. Your guys are gonna say he's not, but he doesn't have any loyalties to Gordon. Mia did. So trashly, she is trashly. Her hair is trash. I like this Josh guy though. I like the Josh guy. I wish that they did an after show for this because it's perfect. But so they try to tell the kids that it doesn't work out. They start freaking out, and it's like, no, never mind. We're just going to keep it. They gotta stop doing that, in my perspective. You guys want to talk about Wendy real quick? I'm so sick of this whole Wendy thing. Like Wendy and her mom and this. It's like, yeah, you're going to dinner with all your family. You're telling your mom that you're not doing this. And I don't know. Like Wendy, I like Wendy. you know, and I like her relationship with Giselle. I don't know if I don't think it's a convenience. I just think that they are actually cool. But Wendy and her mom, this whole thing, like, it's like you give your mom an allowance. Like, stop worrying about what she thinks. You know what I mean? You know, and I get really, I don't want to talk about Wendy's mom, actually. I don't want to talk about her at all. Mia and Kay, though. I like Mia and, is it Kay that she went to lunch with? And to talk about mental health, which I'm so glad that she did, because she's the one who told her you need boundaries. Like, I like the fact that she went and had a lunch with somebody that knows how to deal with something like that, you know, because what's his name? Her boyfriend is in the mental health field, you know, so she gave the advice that you need to have boundaries, and she's right. You know, you have to have boundaries. And if you don't, you know what I mean? She said, like, I'll be here for you. You know, and I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad that they're friends. I'm glad that Mia has somebody to talk to. But she's like, you know, you have to have boundaries. Please, you know, talk to your kids. But no, you have to tell them about the divorce. You have to let them know. And her daughter, of course, Mia's daughter, is like, I don't want you to marry Ink. She's like, I don't know, you know, like, when she gets older, she'll understand. It's like, you're gonna do it anyway, so why even bother? The most honest between them. That conversation, yeah. I can see it. I can see it with him. I do. I can see it. I can see the bipolar in him. Listen, things trigger us, and you know what? I get it. Things trigger people when we have a manic. Will trigger us. I'm more borderline personality disorder than bipolar. It's actually really, it's like bipolar on steroids, actually. Shit. Did I send you guys? I think I sent it to you guys last week. I get my ear off. The boundaries thing is important because, you know, Gordon will not have that the entire. He won't. He'll just keep doing whatever me is doing. I didn't, like I said, again, like I said, I didn't realize he thought they were getting back together. You know, that to me is like, oh, how did you think that? And yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they're doing the kids any favors at this point. Having ink around, and not, you know, what did they think? And paying for 3 apartments, you know, or 3 condos. That's gonna take up her whole month. That's gonna take up her whole paycheck, you know. But so Karen, I'm calling bullshit with Karen and Ray. I really am. I don't know. I think that they got in a fight the night of her accident, but I think it was after that. So let's just get the Karen and Ray. With Mia, Ink, and Gordon, I'm gonna be on I'm on Mia's side on this one. I'm on Mia's side because I know, you know, regardless of the lies that she's telling, she's just probably just trying to protect everybody and just tell everybody what they want to hear at this point to keep everybody, you know, I get it. Like, you're trying to literally play cleanup all the time. Fires, you know what I mean? So maybe she's just telling people what they want to hear just so she can just save face. I don't know. You guys have a different perspective. That's fine. I get it. All right. So we got Giselle. Giselle thinks, actually, she thinks that it's chaotic. She thinks that Mia's deflecting. Like, we know what she said about Giselle's kids. Real quick. Yes, I'm on Giselle's side with that one. Okay, good one. Good kid side. That's good. Good. Okay, so Gordon and Ray. See, now Ray, I don't think, now I'm saying, like I'm going to say, with the thing with Ray, I don't believe that I believe that she was definitely struggling with her parents, losing her parents, right? But I just don't think that her drinking and driving had anything to do with him, because all of a sudden now they're okay again. And when you hear them speaking, Ray doesn't understand that he has done anything wrong. He only knows that he wasn't there for her the night of the accident. She's saying you weren't there for me before that. Now, I also get that perspective sometimes. So I'm like, you're not there for me. You're not there for me. You're not emotionally there for me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, Christy, you're just asking for too much. And my sister says that your feelings are important. She's like, because I'm like, Shan, maybe I'm just asking for too much. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. And I'm like, maybe, you know, and she's like, your fucking feelings are important. Like, Christy, your feelings are important. Your feelings matter. They should. So, you know, I feel like her perspective is that Ray wasn't there for her emotionally. Men don't know how to be there for people. They don't get it. Some men think just because they provide, provide a great life for you and things for you, that's everything. And sometimes it's just not, and like, I don't know, like, I know that I asked for too much, but I think that Karen needed more support than she could get from Ray. And whether she's going to admit to us that she was drinking that night, we know she was, and it's fine. I just hope that she's being like, she's trying to be accountable. And I just don't buy this. Now her and Ray are perfect again all of a sudden. Like the same thing with like Kyle and Ray, like, you know what I mean? Like, stop acting like you're getting a fucking divorce or something's going on for the show. It's like so annoying. We're over it. Remember Ray? Oh, Ray. Remember Ray? He's like, I'm coming. She's in the tub. Ray, oh, Ray. It's like, are you going to have sex with him? Like, I get it. You're both very good looking for your age. Yeah, she said, she said you weren't there for me the night of the accident. Now, I'm sure before. Is she in her first marriage at the time? I'm not sure. I mean, listen, it's a 20 years apart. So I don't, you know what I mean? Do you really want to count that one? I feel like sometimes they go away after, but I also feel like maybe Ray was pissed. Maybe Ray was pissed at her for drinking and driving. When you are met, you have enough money, regardless, sister Karen, you have enough money for Ubers. You have enough money to to have a driver. So just maybe say, hey, driver from Bravo, can you work with me off season? I like to drink and go home, and I would like to not drive. Yeah. I don't remember Tamron having a tub scene. Oh, God. I heard some things. Look, Kelly, Dottie, and Rick Leventhal's wives, Mimir, aren't they amazing? Did you hear what she said? She's going to lunch with Simon Barty. Okay, so Rick and Kelly are going to lunch with Simon Barty tonight. Thursday night. And I'm like, she's going to report back to us. So we're going to get all the details. He's going to dinner with Rick and Kelly. I'm sidetracking real quick to give dirt on fucking Tamara. Simon, can you he's been reaching out to Kelly dad for a long time. I am dying. And I'm on her Patreon and I've been talking to her online. I'm telling you, I used to hate Kelly dad. I love her now. I love her with Rick and I love Rick. And I cannot wait to hear what she's going to tell us everything. I love Kelly Dodd. I'm telling you, now that she's not on Housewives, she's fucking awesome. She loves interacting with her live chat too. Like her and Rick have a good time with it. They were just doing regular daily shows, but then they started doing lives. They do lives on Friday. And she was telling us, she did 2 hours with us the other night, Friday, and in the Patreon. And she's like, guys, I'm going to dinner with Simon Barney. I'm like, you were telling us everything, and I'm going to talk about it on my show. You better let me. I'm like, I want the details. But anyway, so there's other things so people, apparently a lot of people say this about Eddie, that he's, and so this is the thing, real quick. So they had some kind of Christmas walk last week. There's some Christmas walk that's up up the Pacific Highway where Karina Del Mar, where like where Jansen and all live, where Jansen and Alexis live. And, there's like, you walk up and down, like the street, I guess, right? And everybody's there and there's bars. And so they end up running into John. So Rick and his friend run into John and Alexis. Now, they don't get like, there's a thing going on, apparently John, they were talking shit on, I don't know, some kind of talking shit on John and Alexis, right? But they end up walking up to them. Alexis sees Rick and like rolls her eyes and goes, oh, there's Rick. But Rick's like, hey guys. And they're like, oh, hey. So talking to them. Well, they go through this whole thing where you said that I got on the show. I got this relationship to get on the show. Rick's like, wait a minute. You told me, you both said to me that you did not get in this relationship to be on the show. But that if the show asked you, that you would say no. And John said, I even would pay her double. And then Rick's like, and then you end up on the show. You say yes to the show and you have the worst comeback ever. And then, we talk about it, how you are a hypocrite, Alexis, and now you're mad at me. And Rick's like, I just came here to clear the air. Well, a whole thing ensued. And like, they end up talking in the end, taking pictures together and posting it. Well, people lost it on the internet. They're like, fucking Alexis, Rick, you're done. We hate you, Rick. Rick, you're fired. Like they were like losing it. Rick's like, I didn't know how much you guys hated Alexis. And Rick's like, I'm telling you, there's 3,000 comments about how much I'm an asshole and I better not be friends with these people. And I'm like, he's like, the whole internet lost their minds. They hate her. And I'm like, yeah, they do. And I'm like, oh my God, they really hate her. But anyway, so not only we're going to get this shit about Eddie, but I'm sorry, the shit on Tamara from Simon. And, oh, did you? Oh my God. All right, hold on. Let's play it real quick. I cannot wait to hear what Simon has to say. I really can't. I mean, how long has he been holding this shit in for? Oh God, shut up, Bryn. You're an asshole. I like Bryn. I like Bryn. Don't like her. You did larger. So yeah, that's what I can't wait for that one. Where was I? I sidetracked off of that. I really sidetracked bad. You know, when I do Beverly Hills, I'll get it larger. Ew, this thing is annoying. I hate my phone. So Ray and Karen, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that you were fighting. Yeah, I don't buy that you're now okay. Everything's great now. That's not how it works. It just doesn't. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It doesn't. It can influence nausea. Simon is going to talk to. Is going to dinner with Kelly Dodd. Fuck. Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal. Right. She's going to come back to her daily thing that she does, or their live chat on Friday, hopefully. Oh my God, it'll be Friday. A live chat on Friday, which I will bring it right to you because she goes live right before I do. I will bring you everything. So he's bringing them to dinner to talk shit on Tamara. I'm like, wow. I cannot wait. So am I missing anything? Trashly. Look, Trashly going on the dates. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at them going to this mixer. Those guys were cool. I was very happy that they didn't treat them like shit. At first I was like, why are you guys acting like you guys are too cool for school? People are going to see you guys. Oh my God. Hey guys, over here on Instagram, we have Teresa Giudice fans joining us. The Real Asshole Housewives joined. I don't know if you guys, Chia's mom's there. I ain't talking Jersey if that's what you guys came to see. I could tell you how much I know that Teresa's fired, and I know that Jenny is fired, and I know she's not coming back, but if you guys want to argue with me, that's fine. But I love you guys anyway. Welcome to the chat and whatever. I can't see you guys over here. If you guys comment, I wish you would. I could see what your comments are, but you can come over to YouTube if you click the link, and that way I can see what I'm only fucking with you over there too, guys. I'm not really mad at you guys for being Teresa fans. I could fucking care less. I know she's fired. It's fine. We can agree to disagree. Blah blah blah. Gordon, you know what? Let's move on to Beverly Hills because I'm dying. Ashley and her date, love it. You know, Wendy and her sister and her mom, whatever. It's the same scene every week. It's like, I thought you already told your mom this. Like, we did this 5,000 times. Yes, I know. Can you do me a favor? Go and subscribe to Kelly and Rick's Daily. It's called the Daily Smash on YouTube. Please subscribe to it. And when you go, and if you ever go to her thing, tell her I sent you over there, and that you need the Simon. They need to give me the Simon dirt so I can talk about it on Friday. I'm so excited. I was like, oh, I'm joining your Patreon. I have to remind me to cancel Heather fucking McDonald's Patreon. I don't want to pay for her Patreon. I did it. I should just literally did it right away. All right, wait. Go to Beverly Hills now. So Beverly Hills. I'm just talking about Kyle and Dorit. What a crock of shit. And I'm mad at Giselle. Giselle? Yeah, Giselle. No, I'm mad at Garcelle. What the fuck are you talking about? Who cares about Teddy Mellencamp? Can we say who cares about Teddy Mellencamp? No, who's Teddy Mellencamp? Who are you? Why do we care? Why? Let's not argue about Teddy Mellencamp. Let's not give her anything. Let's not give her any fucking life. Please. I'm losing my mind. She's moving in with Kyle. Okay? Living with Kyle. Why? Why are you living with Kyle? You fucking weirdo. I get it. You're nesting. You're trying, literally, you and Tamara refuse to be fired. I don't understand. Two most annoying, I can't. I'm sorry. Those two refuse to be fired. I don't understand. Tamara and Teddy refuse to be fired. Now you're trying to jump in front of the cameras again. You mean you're just going to happen to is this Morgan now you're moving in with her girlfriend? Allegedly. She was out Morgan. It's like crazy to me. Why don't you go away? Go away, you cheating, non-accountable Freddie Mellencamp. John Mellencamp's, daughter. Why won't she just leave? Why are we arguing about her? Garcelle, who cares? Who cares what Dorit said? Dorit said, first of all, this is on Kyle, okay? This is on Kyle's fucking Kyle. You didn't stick up for Teddy. Why is it fucking on Dorit to stick up for Teddy? And then you're going to make an argument out of it? You're going to fight with her about it? Garcelle, what are you doing? You're doing too much. You're doing too fucking much. You're doing way too much, Garcelle. I'm not meaning it. You side with Doritos, you're out of your mind. I'm dropping the link. I'm gonna go through each side. I'm gonna drop the link. We're in the most benevolent timeline possible. I love you to death. Me and Larcha. If you want to call, I'm just saying. I love to discuss this. You know that. I love other people's opinions. And me and Larcha, we are so much fun at this. Oh wait, invite. Okay. I mean, listen. This thing started with Kyle thinking that this not joke about Kathy being her favorite fucking Richard's sister. That's bullshit. You're gonna tell me that's where it started? Okay, Kyle. Well, say that that's what you really feel. That's what you really feel. Okay, that's okay. But then you don't say anything to her about it, though. Allegedly, you don't say anything to her about it. Like we start with them still arguing. We're still fucking arguing. We're literally still arguing. I don't understand it, but they're still arguing because that's how that did. It started with, and then we start again with them arguing. And then why is Facebook saying what the fuck? I can't stand it. It's like, do you see like okay, okay. So they end up talking at first. They end up making up at first, but the people jumping in, it's like shut up. Like you don't even like. What do you? Huh? And Dorit's right, Kyle. She's like, Kyle, you have 2 set of rules, okay? Yeah, just don't. Stop it. Like, stop it. Kyle's sitting there saying, she's like, listen, before Kyle finally admits that she punishes people finally, because Sutton agrees with it, but so Dorit's like, she's like, the last few years, Kyle, the way that you've treated me, we go back all the way back to the fashion show, Kyle's New York fashion show, when Dorit made a joke about saving the show, and Kyle didn't speak to her for like 6 months, right? And then Dorit's like, Dorit claimed that joke was harmless, but Kyle insisted that she never made fun of Dorit's businesses. Remember? We flashback 2019. Dorit decorated remember we made fun of the Capri Room at Buca di Beppo. We're like, oh, where's your Buca di Beppo? We're like, we made fun of it for years. I forgot about that, but that was another thing. I will. Thank you. Kyle professed her love the decor, but then talk shit on the confessional. Like nobody cared about it really, and they've been doing it for a long time. And then Dorit starts flipping out on Kyle, which I love it. She's like, "You're a shitty friend," and Kyle's furious because she's like, "In the last 2 years, I've lost my best friend, and I'm going through a separation. Give me a fucking break." Kyle, everybody goes through shit. So the fuck is she? Her house was robbed. She was robbed at gunpoint. Remember, she was told, she lost $10,000. She was robbed 3, 4, 5 times. But PKs going for months at a time. It's like, no, Kyle, you don't get a fucking break. Literally, like she said, grace time's over. You had grace for years. Hi.
Hello, beautiful Krista Marie.
Hi,
I love when your hair is blowing in that like you Beyonce or something, girl.
Oh, don't say that.
Not Beyonce, the one that would watch anything happen to kids, or who stole the baby from that other lady's womb when they had to close down the hospital and have her imaginary baby. She didn't have a real baby. She had some other lady's baby, and then they never heard from the lady who was allegedly pregnant by Jay-Z. Again, this Kathy lady. Have you heard the rumors?
Kathy White's not here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So not that kind of Beyonce, but just that, that vibe of luxurious starred girl. Oh, yes, mommy. Yes.
Well, so whose side are you on?
Well, so okay. For Doritos, like I'm saying, this season, unfortunately, she is making sense to me. Kyle is an issue, and she does not get to cut people off and just use them for film time for an alliance. And I'm glad that Doritos breakup with PK is allowing her to hyper focus on Kyle.
Yes.
And get off get off her chest what she needs to get off her chest, because Kyle needs to get checked just as much as Dorito. Now, I'm not saying Dorito doesn't deserve a great checking too, because she takes zero accountability, like Garcelle said. I agree with Garcelle in that moment too, that it's really hard to get a just I'm sorry out of Doritos without a
Right.
but and
Yeah.
oh me too. You know what I'm saying? She never just apologizes and leaves it there. It's always has a little bit of sprinkle dust and glitter and some spray tan shit that you didn't need on the apology. And
Yeah.
if she would just leave it at the apology and move on, then Garcelle couldn't have said shit.
I know.
Um,
Yeah.
but
But
yeah, I totally feel Doritos has every and you're right. Garcelle wasted a moment. She shouldn't have brought up Teddy. She should have brought up the fact that Doritos man is reaching out to Kyle.
oh my God, exactly.
That's what I
Exactly.
was waiting for her to bring up.
And why is like Kyle? Oh, it's like, are we all sitting here talking about being accountable and being open and honest? And they're talking about whispering at the end of the table, but Kyle's telling Garcelle this?
Yeah,
Like,
well, they were on the Hermes towels on the front of the boat and nobody was around.
oh,
But
oh,
I'm
well.
like, and you're
Why
telling
is she not
Garcelle?
telling her? Hey, but why is
Like,
she
because
telling
Garcelle doesn't have an allegiance to Kyle that I feel.
no, not
So
really, no.
I'm not sure why she would have shared that with her because she knows it's going to come out eventually. And didn't she tell something a little different when Maurice was at the house? Mauricio was at the house last weekend, and she was trying to explain how she
Yeah.
texts PK
Yes.
because she knows he's going through it. But then on the front of the boat, on the Hermes towels,
Yep.
she's saying, "Oh, PK texts me." So which is it, liar face? Which is it? Is it what you told your husband, or is
Yep.
it what you told your not friend? Because the bottom line is, why are you in cahoots with this woman's ex? Now we know there was just a report out yesterday. I don't know if it's true, but the YouTube streets did a report that allegedly Kyle's husband, his new bachelor pad, they
Yeah.
allegedly saw Dorito leaving the bachelor pad.
This is the thing. PK lives in that building too.
Oh,
Tell us that part. PK also lives there. So she could have been sneaking out of PK's apartment. You know what I mean? And I think it would be too dangerous to try to sleep with him in the same apartment building that your husband's there. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I don't think she went there to smash him. But
it
was
sounds
she
good.
there to maybe see PK and PK didn't let her in?
Maybe, or she was like, maybe like one of those things where like, oh, you have a girl there. Let me go. You know what I mean? Or let me just show
Yeah.
up late night and see what's going on and act like I'm just driving. I'm stopping by. But I
Oh,
mean,
she pulling a
like,
Monica Garcia. She gonna get chased to the freeway by Tanisha.
see the thing too, like, did you just like how Jennifer Tilly and Bose are like completely confused by Dorit and Kyle? They're like, this is not what you guys are fighting about. Nobody believes it's over the bullshit they're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dorit's obviously pissed at Kyle, but Kyle's obviously pissed at Dorit for the whole Mauricio shit. Because
I feel like that might be what it is. I think there's an underlying reason that
Hi,
Kyle
Krista.
is mad at Dorito that she has not verbalized yet. She's twitched about it. She's bitten her lip about it, but she hasn't said straight out
she's a snake.
why I'm mad at
Oh,
you because she still keeps going back to that Bravo thing. And all Dorito has to say is, bitch, you threw a drink on my Versace. You know I rent these clothes. That's why I said you weren't my favorite sister.
right. Well, she did spill something on her like 2 seconds
That's what
before
I'm
that.
saying.
It was
Yeah.
such a joke. It was a joke. And it's like, Kyle, get a fucking, like, literally go to get therapy. Like, you know it was a joke. And it's like, everybody in the world knew it was a joke. Even everybody watching knew it was a joke. And then, but
Yeah.
I know Garcelle jumps in. I don't jump it in with the part of, like with Dorit not taking a full responsibility. Yeah, I get that part. But like we said, but why later on? Why is that a thing? The whole thing with Teddy. Kyle wants to use that Teddy thing as a reason why she's mad at Dorit, right? Because she didn't stick up for Teddy. Why the fuck is Dorit's business job to stick up for fucking Teddy? First of all, it's not
Exactly. Yeah, and that was just one of the times she moved the line.
And all
There have
she
been like
not that
5
close.
reasons.
Right.
There's 5 reasons so far, and that's just one of them.
Like, I'm not that close to her. That's it. But then Garcelle's like, wait a minute. You posted a picture of you guys. Who cares?
Yeah, that was like really Yeah, I didn't know why she brought that up. And that could have been editing though, because that was kind of like, I could make a booger talk. Like, where did that even come from?
Yeah, like,
Where,
huh?
why would they have said that of Garcelle's
Why did
conversation at all?
that doesn't make
Because it
anybody
was a
good.
boring fight. And it was a boring fight.
And
Kyle
to
had
me,
a point.
what the
Like,
fuck? This whole thing about Teddy is becoming a problem for me. Like, it's like, shut the fuck up, you all. Like, you guys
yeah,
are what? Now you're making this a problem for me again? Like, I
right.
didn't stand up for this dumb girl, and now this dumb girl again is like, I'm a problem because I said I'm good friends with her. I'm not friends with her. I post a picture. She's like, I'd post anybody's picture if you were all in it. You know what I mean?
And was
I
it, did she repost the picture after Kyle called her out? So she could have been trying to make amends with Kyle by being like, fine, I support your stupid friend Teddy. Here,
yeah,
let me post this. And instead, she gets ganged up on for acting like Teddy's a friend,
I know.
which is what Kyle was just mad at her for.
Exactly. It's like, wait a minute. All she did was say, like, I shouldn't. Why should? First of all, I shouldn't have to stick up for her, and second of all, why
Right.
should that? Is that a thing? And it's like, Garcelle, we know that you don't like her at this point, and I don't want Garcelle to think she needs to make storylines up by acting like this. I don't want Garcelle to turn into somebody that's like petty. She doesn't need to do that. She has a spot here. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
and that's why it felt really inauthentic in that moment. Like I needed a
yeah,
before and an after to have context because it did seem like she was being a very much shit stirrer and just throwing
yeah.
it out there in that moment for no reason.
But how about Sutton though? Turning around and like, all right, so like Erica, Sutton, I do feel like Sutton. First, she's all pro Kyle, right? But then she's like, I feel bad for Dorit. She's going through a lot. We should like do something for her. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then Sutton also did agree with. She's like, when it's at the table later on, she's like, Kyle, you do that stuff. You do punish people. You
She
know.
does, and
So I'm
she's
proud
admitted
of.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of proud of Sutton for doing that or speaking up. You know what I mean? But
hmm
putting all them on a boat together is not a good thing. Like, because you're in the
I
middle of
love any trip Kathy plans from now on. I'm here for. She is great. She's a fabulous hostess,
I
making
know.
these ladies go on do little girl games. I love that has Arrested Development to like kindergarten, and and I just appreciated that trip a
Awesome.
lot, a lot.
She's awesome. Like, what do you think
Yeah.
about Erica though this season? Like, what do you think? Erica,
I don't think Erica got eviscerated. I think Erica got asked 5 questions by 3 ladies and pretended to get eviscerated because we still don't have an answer, bitch. If you were eviscerated, we would know some shit. We don't know nothing
I
I
don't
know.
think
except for you
I
can
think
yell
arrogant.
and you
Well,
can cry and that you can blame everybody else for your problems, but you're not answering nothing, lady. So what you mean eviscerated?
Yeah, and there's more to come. It's still not over for her. They're going after criminal. Hey, Dustin, they're going
hey,
after her
sorry to
for criminal
interrupt you,
charges.
Larger.
Once,
I love you, Dustin. Sorry, I'm just talking. How are you, dude?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Excellent.
I'm doing okay.
I was watching your episode, you and Jonathan. You guys are looking good. You guys are doing really good.
Thank you. Thank
I was
you.
Jojo
commenting.
speaks.
Yeah,
Yes.
I loved
Yeah.
it. Look at you guys, and I
Hey.
love the fact that Jonathan is so into all the shows now.
Oh, that is
He's like,
hilarious.
I didn't start watching until last year, but I got a lot to say.
Yeah, yes.
He's like, he's like, da, 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 da. I was like, oh, check him out. Um, I loved it, but yeah, I was watching all this morning, but and like, I don't understand. Like Kyle, she just with Mauricio, I don't, he definitely. I disagree with Dana. I do think that it was way more serious than what Dana's trying to say.
I I disagree with Dana Wilkie as well.
The fraud, right?
I seen the video that you were talking about, or the
Mm-hmm.
What
I
video?
seen.
Whoa, wait. Did the thing skip? What are you guys talking about?
Well, she did it. She did it live with
With
Krista
Dana,
did it
With
live with
Dana. Yeah, that was
Dana
excellent,
Wilkie,
Kristen.
and
But
I was
what are you agreeing
and
with
I
her?
think that Dana Wilkie's wrong about the fraud part.
he's thinking that she acted like it wasn't that big of a deal, and he didn't really get in trouble, and who really cares? It's not that big a deal. And I'm saying, yeah, it is because he did commit the fraud. He did have
Right.
he was in court. He settled. You're still guilty, and he did do it, and that it's still on Kyle because Kyle's married to him, and I don't understand why they're
Yeah.
not after Kyle. And that's what I keep saying here. I,
Yeah, I disagree with Dana Wilkie.
Yeah,
I feel
100%.
like it should get brought up on the show, though.
it
I mean, this is
should.
reality. This is a real
Exactly.
situation. And the
Whether
fact that there has been zero mention of this proves that Kyle is a protected one, proves that she
yeah.
doesn't need to have no storyline. I mean, these scenes with Portia aren't even cute because Portia's a teenager now.
Yeah.
I mean, like her little baby cuteness kind of wore off, and she's like a whole woman, and we don't even know enough about her to really be interested in why are you making dinner with your mom. Want to know about the fraud. Want to
Mm-hmm.
know where the dictator's threatening notes are to you. I want to know where this millions and millions of bajillions of dollars are that you're buying all these Kimosabi hats and Hermes bags inside of a bag, inside of a
Yeah.
bag.
I'm like, I know. And Eric, like, I'm glad that this all got brought up a little bit. Like, I know that one part didn't get, but I know that's what Eric is talking about. It's that
Mm-hmm.
not about the cheating rumors. It's about the fucking fraud. And Erica's not saying
Right.
that. And you know what? She's right. Like, Kyle's not mad at Erica for fucking agreeing with Dorit's, text messaging thing. She's not mad at Erica for saying the eviscerating thing. Kyle's like, she picks and chooses. You
She
know what I mean?
picks, chooses.
And it's like, bitch,
Totally.
where's the
What,
70
what did
million?
Dorit do except for it
Nothing.
has to be Mauricio?
It has to
It
be.
has to be Mauricio.
I'm sure they had a little in here and there. It probably didn't turn into anything, obviously. But that kiss on the back is not, I'll never not think something after that. Like, that is I like Dorit now, but I'm just like, girl, you kissed his back like you just fucked him. Like you just got off his dick. You know what I mean? Like, you don't
Mm-hmm.
do that.
And that would speak to why Kyle feels it's okay to reach out to PK and to continue to talk to PK if she's mad at Dorit for what she thinks Dorit is doing with Mauricio or did with Mauricio.
And PK is talking shit on Dorit to Kyle. It's not
big
like
time.
big
time.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, what? And Kyle, it's like, that's the snake in her. That is the snake in Kyle. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because you're not saying shit about anything, how you really feel, and that pisses me off. You're not saying to her, I think you're fucking my husband, or you were flirting with him, and you had the whole internet up in a work. Because we all said it. There's videos about it. There's montages about them. So
I've seen it too, so I was in the war with it too.
Did they ask her about the kiss at BravoCon? Did they ever ask her about the kiss on the back or anything at Bravo?
No, it's never brought. She has mentioned it one time in an interview. She's like, yeah, I saw it. She's like, they made some big deal about him. And I'm like, yeah, we made a big deal out of it. It's fucking weird. Kyle. Like, she's like, she acted like, oh, I'm this is the whole reason you're punishing her. I'm pretty sure of it. Or more. And now the fact that you're talking to ugly ass PK, I'm sorry, PK, you're not ugly, I'm sorry. You're talking to weird ass PK, and he's talking shit on his wife. It's fucking it's wrong, dude. It's wrong.
It's very wrong.
It's like,
and
really,
it's not girl code. And I can't wait till it comes out because
neither.
Yeah, whatever happens with Kyle after that she's gonna deserve that shit. Ooh,
I know.
Let any of these.
I think that Kyle needs to leave the show.
That is such breaking girl code. Why are you talking to this man? And to be mad at Dorito too. So she's sitting on the phone being like, yeah, that bitch is just like that. I don't know why you even married that hoe. Like, I mean, she's sitting there and literally his head up,
Literally, there's just somewhere on the social media, there was a picture of her, Morgan Wade out to lunch or something, and I think Dorit was with them or something. It was something weird. It was just posted like not that long ago, today or yesterday, and they were out.
Do you think they ever swung with Dorito?
No,
do you think they're swingers, full on swingers?
No, I think I think he's a weirdo. No, I think he's a whole ass weirdo. And he probably hit on Dorit one time.
But the black checkered floors imply that they could be into some sex rituals. I mean, they could be.
But I don't think Dorit and PK are. I feel like after watching Sean Atwood's channel and they're Brits, I feel like they're not into that stuff. They don't think I feel like they. I don't know. I feel like they don't. I don't think they would do that. I don't know. I think that PK and Mauricio would definitely tag team somebody. I think they would fuck the thing now, but I don't know if they did all that. Because I just think that I think that Mauricio was out doing his thing with other women. I know he had an affair with Jane allegedly. Allegedly, she has his love child. Nobody's talking about that. The allegations, any allegations about any of these women, the Fox Force 5 went after them wholeheartedly, right? There was they're like flies on shit. But this fucking bitch has been protected for 20 years. Her life is a
Yeah.
joke. Like she's like he
A joke.
committed fraud. $70 million. Where is it, Kyle? Where is it?
Where is the money? Where's
tell
the
me this
money?
He didn't even have to pay it back. He just has to pay
Exactly.
a weird thing. I don't fucking understand it.
Like a
And
fine to the people. Yeah.
that dude is like that dude. They it's up a principle with them. Oh yeah, we'll settle.
Exactly.
Principle, you're done. Like you are done.
Mm-hmm.
It's vigilant. That's how that's just wait. Look at my hair. I'm trying to get this piece to stay back. But like, I just Kyle's. She's a snake, and it's like, oh, I really think, huh? I didn't call that a
We just had a
bombshell.
power surge. So about that.
I don't call that a bombshell, but it's because I feel like if a bombshell would be if like somebody found out and Kyle didn't. I don't know. Kyle is saying out loud, I lost my best friend and I'm going through a divorce. Like you're the only one. Like you're not the only one. That's not an excuse. And I like the fact that Dorit said that's not an excuse to do what you do to me. Like you, and I agree. Like, fuck you. You only have one chance to be there for me when I'm at my worst. And you can tell me behind the scenes if I did something wrong. But the thing with Shannon, Badur, and like these women too. Miami, they were still rallying around each other. These women stopped doing that. And I like that Dorit, I'm sorry, Erica and Sutton bring them back. But it's too late. I don't like Dorit said at the end, I'm going to take this as it is. But like in the end, we saw what happened. Shit hit the fan again. It's like, Dorit's like, I'm done. I'm just done. Like,
Dorito escalated that and started yelling at Sutton, though. Dorito escalated that. Sutton doesn't even yell like that. Dorito was yelling like me.
I know. I feel like they were interrupting her too a lot. But I get it. I just feel like I just can't. And when it comes to Kyle, and when it comes to Dorit, I feel like they're piling on her, but like, I don't know. Dorit apologizing, right? She apologizes to Kyle for everything, right? Shouldn't that just be the end of it?
It should. And then for Kyle to be like right after the apology, be like, it's a real apology. Fuck you, Kyle.
Right.
Who made you the ambassador of apologies, bitch?
Exactly. Because it's like now we're back here again. The fact that she just doesn't want to be friends with her. And she doesn't say it. But it's like, like Dana did say, Dorit's just finding out that Kyle's not her friend. You know what I mean? Kyle's always known that. It's now poor Dorit's just figuring it out now. And, I don't know what they thought. I don't know. Going on a yacht together would be a good idea, but I don't know the whole angry. I know that Dorit's angry and she's like, look, I'm not ready to just completely move on. I still have things that I am upset about, and the whole crying thing, I don't know. The fact that she's like Mauricio and PK are so much closer and they're supporting each other, and we're so far apart. It's like, because she doesn't want to be your friend. It's a shame. And, apologizing again is just ridiculous. But then Kyle's got to go and say, PK's reaching out to me. You guys are having whole ass conversations.
She should have said that to Dorit.
I know. The poor women.
She's creating a little situation that she's going to have to answer for later.
And it's like, just show the DMs too. Just show them. You know what I mean? At this point, you're going to have to show them because nobody's going to believe it. Who's going to believe that you're not talking shit back?
I appreciated Erica telling Bose to save everything.
Oh my God, that's right. I forgot about that part. She whispered it to her at the end, didn't she? At the dinner. Well, I mean, honestly, save everything because, I save everything too. I save everything. Me and my sister think I'm crazy, but it comes in handy later. It really does. Like I put things in a vault. I have a whole thing on one day I might do. It's called Real Housewives of Methville. I got videos of these bitches. I got all kinds of these motherfuckers doing shit around here. Every day ever fuck with me, I'm gonna put that shit on blast. Just saying. Yeah. Like I'm a whole asshole like that. Like I hold grudges. I don't forgive anybody. It's hard for me, and it's a shame because I wish I could be more forgiving. My sister thinks I'm like psychotic, but I cut people. I'm Sagittarius. I cut people off after you fucked with me for so long. Like Dorit is done with Kyle. I would be done with Kyle. I would never speak to her again. I just wouldn't. Like you're not my friend. Why would I ever even trust you again? And I have a hard time forgiving people. I don't forgive. But So it's like I understand at the end. I understand Dorit just being like, I'm not good. I'm just not good. You know what I mean? Like I'm still not good. But you know, Sutton, I like Sutton looks good this year though.
She does.
She looks really young.
I
Doesn't she
think
look
all that face rolling she was doing paid off. She looks great.
they've been using that blue mean thing. I've been watching Kelly Dodd using it, and I see a difference. They do it during their live, it's like for a half hour on the one side, and I see a difference. It's like a blue mean thing, and it's a roller. It's like a red light thing. I might get it because I do.
I have it. It does work, and it works immediately, you guys. Like if you just use it, you don't even need to use it a whole half hour. You can use it like
go away, or do you have to keep doing it, or is it because it
you
goes
have to
away?
keep doing it. Like it's a daily thing. You put your face oil on, and then I do that. Yep.
Oh, I want one so bad. Right now, they're $200 off with Kelly and Rick's
You
thing.
know, I did not pay $200 for mine, you guys. I got mine on Amazon. It was a very nice $46, and it does the same thing. $46, and it does the same thing. And I have the whole red light mask that changes colors. Yeah, I have that too. And that was only like $50 on Amazon.
Yeah, I got Adam and I have one. I got Adam and Jason, the same one, like the Michael. It looks like a Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah.
I stopped using it. I didn't think it was doing anything, but
it works.
I should start using it again. But I do want to get the blue or the roller thingy. Which send me, or I'll have to look at the front. I'll look on Amazon. So it's like the same thing as the blue mean, basically.
Right. You know, it's not called that, but they have their version of it. Yeah.
Oh shit! I'll pay $46 all day for.
Buddy Grace said it works too.
Oh yeah, let me switch the chat. I watched them use it because I'm like, no way, that doesn't work. But I was watching both Donna Dose, Daily Dose, whatever her name is. I don't really like her, but I watched her. She was doing it and it worked. And I saw Kelly doing it. I was like, oh my god, I can see the difference. But yeah, have you guys heard the new podcast with Crystal and Erica? Is it Crystal and Erica? It's Diamonds in the
Is it Crystal and Cynthia?
Crystal and yes, and then Teddy and Erica. Okay, yeah.
No, I haven't heard either.
It's real. They both got really good reviews and really good ratings. I really do think, as much as I can't stand Teddy, her away from Tamra made a difference for some reason. It's actually really, as much as she's a snake, believe me, she's not accountable for shit. But
why would Erica be doing anything with Teddy?
Well, I don't know.
That seems so. She's not doing the other podcast with Tamrat anymore.
I think. All right. So this is the thing. She says that she is, but every week it's been an episode. They're not together. They're not doing. Yeah, and they're not doing them together. Oh. So she just.
Did they fall out?
I think the accountability thing. Tamara's got no room to talk. But I mean, if you're going to sit there and yell at people for cheating on their husbands and wives, and you're not going to be friends with them like Tamara does to like Jen and all, you're not going to sit next to somebody who just cheated on their spouse and with another person who cheated on their spouse who was having a baby. You just had an affair and you had, you know what I mean? So how can Tamara sit next to her and be? I see that's the thing. I don't know if that's what happened, but in my thing, who wouldn't want to be associated with you, Miss Accountability? You know, you don't like people that do stuff like that, Kyle, Erica. You know, but you're friends with this asshole. But the thing is, the podcast is not a bad idea for Erica either, because she's done some shit. She's in some trouble. They're going after them criminally now. Once Tom was convicted, Erica's fucked because they get you bankruptcy, convict you. Then they go after you criminally because it's easier to convict you once you've been convicted once. Now that he's been convicted, he's in trouble. So maybe she should be out there, doing some things and showing her face. I just feel like she's actually pretty good. Like, this is a fake Erica, but I'm not mad at it because it's less stress for us. You don't have to deal with fighting with her about everything. But yeah, I'm sure everything in the court, she's going to end up being guilty, found guilty, obviously, for something, because Tom just was found guilty for doing the same thing, like, for basically whatever he did, and spending the money on her. So how is she not guilty if he is?
Look, I used to watch this show called Beretta.
Yeah.
And it was about this cop who had like a white cockatoo bird. And he used to say things like, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And it was all, and on the show, he would go around busting people who were in possession of stolen goods.
Oh shit.
that used to be a crime. And I don't think that they changed the laws. I'm positive that if today I happen to get pulled over by a copper and happen to have stolen possessions on my person, they would be all too happy to find a place under a jail for my ass. So I'm not sure how Erica's platinum blonde does not comprehend that being in possession of the earrings, of the lifestyle, of the Erica Jane persona, all funded with an American Express card that said Girardi Keys, isn't being in possession of stolen goods. I'm not sure what planet she lives on, but in Oakland, the planet would be you're in possession of, you're a criminal. You're a criminal. That's accessories. That's accessories.
Yeah. You committed a felony in my world. Like, you cannot have received stolen goods, whether you knew it was stolen or not. You cannot. If you decide to not give them back, that returns that and it becomes a felony. You know what I mean? Hey, you have stolen goods, but you have to give it back. Oh, I'm not going to give it back. Well, now it's a felony, hon. Like, you know, you can say you weren't aware of it, but now you're aware, and now you got to pay.
Now you're aware, exactly. And she was aware, though, people. We can't forget. Look. The 8th housewife has been kind to Erica because they haven't re-shown the clip over and over again of her saying, I used to run his office. I know everything that goes on there. She said that. She used to work with him in the office and knew everything that was going on there. She used to say that. And she went from that to, oh my God, I haven't paid a bill in 20 years. Bitch.
How do I use a Mac card? I don't know how to use a Mac card. What's a Mac machine?
Yeah.
But she's so smart. She's so smart. She's so smart that she's acting stupid. Like, she thinks we're dumb. And the thing is, this fake Erica I can deal with, but she's going to be in a lot of trouble because they're going to go after her. And I've said this before, and I don't know why they're not talking about this either. She hasn't been in contact with Tom, her ex-husband, first husband, Tommy's dad, this entire time. He's in Vegas, and he is a big deal there. He's one of those people that you call when you want things done, right? He's one of those people, right? So he's been funneling the money for her through Tom G. Girardi, the whole time. I'm pretty sure of it. And I'm pretty sure Tom G. Girardi was in the know. And was okay with it because, eventually I might get old or I might die and you're going to be stuck holding the bag. Hon, here's the money. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they would do. But when he rolled down a cliff 18 times and was unconscious for 17 hours and he's 110 years old and she does nothing about it, my thing is, oh, you wanted him to die. But then again, good. I would want him to die too. Like, I would be like,
you have an excellent life insurance policy. I'm just saying.
Maybe not, though. Maybe that he probably, who knows if he had one. But the whole thing is, like, I would be a little mad at him. I would maybe want him to die too. I think that she probably did. She didn't call a goddamn doctor. He was unconscious for 138 hours.
Yeah.
He rolled down the cliffs 100 times.
Why wouldn't she have called the ambulance?
Because
why wouldn't she?
Exactly. Is that not a felony? That when somebody is in an accident, you don't report it, and he's unconscious for 110 hours, and he's 100 years old. He's like, I don't want you to tell the doctor. I don't give a fuck what you want. You're old, and you just were unconscious for 38 hours. You know what I mean? Like, But anyway, that didn't happen. And then her son. There's this big California, big snowstorm, the big winter storm of 2019, the big snowstorm of Pasadena. I heard, there's this big.
I heard about that too.
And this guy who's not a cop is a cop, comes down, sees Tom G, who had a burglary and has been punched in the eye by a burglar, just happens to leave with the earrings are missing though. That's when the earrings go missing. And then he rolls his car. How convenient. I'm just saying. I don't think she wanted her son to die, but it was just weird that like the only people that could tell on them would be Tom Girardi, would be like, I've been following money through the other Tom. She's been, I'm telling you, this whole time, she's been fucking him this whole time. And hey, why not just say it? He's the one that got her the Vegas deal. That's where he lives. He's in Vegas. So why not just say you're with America? You know what I mean? Like, just say this guy. But
I thought she was with that old guy that owns a hotel in Vegas.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's him. Isn't it him? Maybe that's
does he have gray hair and he's kind of a little heavy set?
He's a good looking older man. I saw a picture of him when he was younger, so maybe he's like a good looking older man, but I know he owns a lot of shit over there. So she might have said he was somebody else and it was really him or something, Oliver's hot too, yes. So what do you guys think
Yeah.
about Oscar showing up at his mom's thing? Do you think he's just trying to get like camera time?
I think he's getting camera time.
Yeah.
You know
I don't
what?
think
I'm let me just say, I am a Garcelle. I'm Team Garcelle. And I feel like ever since Garcelle came on the show, there's been like these people that feel like she hasn't acted black enough. I'm doing air quotes, you guys can't see, because she hasn't like really sounded off on the ladies at times that seem like that would have been a good time for you to pop off, Garcelle. Why aren't you madder? You know, and then people have been saying, oh, she doesn't show her life. I'm sorry, I see more of Garcelle's life than I do of some other ladies' lives. Like, so listen, Garcelle, at least we get her kids. She shows us her life. She shows us her little tiny house on the side of the hill. She shows us her working. She shows us her producing. We see her jet setting to and from. I mean, I'm not sure what the line for giving on TV is, because I feel like she's given more in her short time than this fake ass storyline with Kyle, than the I'm not saying nothing, I'm in court Erica, than the, you know what I mean? It's just a lot. And even Suddy Sutton, she bought a house. We can finally see her kids. She's sharing stuff about her personal life. Dorito, we hardly see her house in Encino, but when we do, her kids are around a little bit, but then it's back to her glam style. I don't know. I feel like Garcelle gives it. I feel like Garcelle is an asset. I feel like Garcelle is a different type of black also than Bose. And you're going to see that blackness is not a monolith. It's not one specific type of black chick. They're two very different black experiences. Garcelle is Caribbean, so she doesn't have a full-on black American experience. Bose is, I believe she's an immigrant. And so they're going to have two different ways of experiencing their blackness, and they're going to come off differently. But I don't think that, I feel like they're both necessary at this point, and I don't want Garcelle going anywhere is the moral of the story.
Yeah, I don't have Garcelle.
I think they're going to, I think,
what were you saying?
I think they're going to get rid of going to get rid of her.
Garcelle?
One of these days, she ain't going to be on the show. I'm not gonna say when, but one of these days she ain't gonna be so lucky.
Well, my whole thing is, I think that these women need to have a shelf life of maybe like 5 years, 5 seasons, or maybe, I don't know, when they start going crazy, like 6 or 7. I think around 6 or 7 seasons, that's when they start to get crazy. Like Garcelle, thank God, will always have she doesn't need the money. She has her job. She does well outside of the show. Other women do not. The other women do need the show. Garcelle, I don't think Dustin's ever going to act crazy or act like, a desperate housewife, because she doesn't need the money. She just likes the platform, having the platform. And
I feel like Garcelle could use the money. I think Garcelle needs the money.
You think she needs
I think that it's an asset that she happens to be one of the only. She's one of the few working wives on this show. Like Kyle hasn't had a job. Sutton doesn't have to work. She gets $300,000 a month from her ex. Jennifer Tilly definitely isn't working. And so I don't know.
I'm not all about.
I feel like they should be on the. What'd you say, darling?
Well, I'm not all about money, but I wouldn't mind being them. I wouldn't mind having Mac earning the Simpsons money. I wouldn't mind.
Right. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God.
I'd be helping the world. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah. I had to say that because I'm like, nay, both of them have fuck you money. I'm like, how do we have 2 housewives that have fuck you money?
Right.
Like that's the thing.
3, Kathy, Jennifer, and Sutton. They're all fuck you money.
They're all like, fuck you. They can walk away, say fuck this, and leave. They won't need it. And I think Garcelle, I don't know if she's not mega rich, but I do think that she lives within her means.
Yes, she definitely does that.
She's not going to use the show and say, oh, I'm going to buy this because I'm on the show, The Housewives. I think she knows it doesn't last. And I can tell Kyle doesn't live within her means. And I definitely don't think Dorit does.
Well, I think that there's going to be changing anyway because of the new company stuff. So when the new company takes effect, I think they're going to change a lot of stuff.
Well, what company? What you talking about?
Listen, but these new producers, like it's not Shed Media, I think are what's saving these fucking franchises. Everyone
Larger didn't hear. Wait a minute, Larger don't know about the new company, really?
Well,
Yeah, no, they're having a new what? It's Not True Media or whoever it was.
yeah,
Or
this
Evolution.
season, all these seasons it's a new production company already. We already have them. It's
No,
a
we
new.
Oh, no,
don't.
yeah, it's a whole
We
new
don't. We don't
feeling. You're
have until
right.
we don't have
Huh?
until 2025.
Wait, what are you talking about? We have the whole different Shed Media is not there anymore. Who are you talking about? The cut
Well, they're
cable.
gonna. They're,
Wait,
wait a minute. I don't think you know what I'm talking about
what are
either.
you talking about? Bravo people? Bravo producer? What do you mean?
The network it's not gonna be through Comcast anymore.
I know it. They don't have anything to do with who's on the Housewives. Bravo does. NBC does.
I know Bravo does, but it ain't gonna be through Bravo anymore
It
either.
doesn't matter. Well, whatever it is, whoever is producing the Housewives at this point, the new production company that they were using is amazing. Because I'm like, why
Yeah.
all of a sudden we have like new life in these shows? And we thought Potomac was done. We thought OC was done. I was falling out of love with.
Well, I think this is.
But they're not going to get rid of the most.
I know they're not gonna get rid of it, but I think
shows and highest making money. Why would they get rid of the make the most money on the entire network or the Housewives franchises?
I know.
Like they're selling them off. I get it, doesn't it? What you mean? But like the new company has no say in. They can cancel Bravo, but they're not going to lift there and say you have to. They don't make the rules for who's on the shows. They can cancel the shows, but
do you think the network would be selling it off if they were in a good place for it?
See, the thing is, they're all in a good place now. Though all these shows are actually doing much better. They're all doing well now. You know what I mean? So right now,
So
they're
okay. If they're doing it like you say they're doing, it really don't make sense for the company to be sold off then, because it doesn't make sense.
For what?
It doesn't make sense for that company to be sold off to not be Comcast anymore.
They just don't, because nobody watches cable. That's why they're selling shit off like that. Because they know nobody watches cable anymore. They're just selling people. They're trying to go back to. They know that it's all mainstream media. It's what is that? I'm sorry, streaming. The thing is, Dustin, like right now, they're doing it. It has nothing to do with the money or anything like that. What's going in? Because NBC is not just Bravo. Like Bravo is amazing.
I know NBC owns a lot.
Right.
NBC owns a lot of networks, but
yeah, but they're not hiring anybody.
Bravo is one of them.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
What happened? I think all these
Housewives of Beverly Hills was produced by Alex Baskin, Douglas Ross, Chris Cullen, and others.
I'm trying to find out the producer.
Yeah, I think it's called Color something. Yeah, find out the new name of the new one. That's the thing. Alex Baskin's still there. That's the one.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it. So, but I thought that Bravo was part. Since Bravo is part of the network, I thought that the show was
actually. Remember Dustin actually said Bravo wasn't in part of the package anyway. Remember, Bravo wasn't part of the package.
It's still Evolution Media, so the production company for RHOBH is still Evolution.
Right,
Bravo is the network.
Look for
Alex Baskin, Darren. Okay, Potomac. You're saying Potomac now?
Yeah, all the other like Potomac and then QC. If that's still, I'm telling you, I swear there's like a new one. Maybe it's doing Salt Lake. Maybe it's the West Coast. No, because I'm telling you, there's not got to be new ones.
Let's see. Oh, True Entertainment does RHOP. True Entertainment and Truly Original produce RHOP. Let's see who does OM. Miami is Purveyors of Pop and Mixed Film Works.
It's awesome.
Let's see who Salt Lake City is.
I think Salt Lake's the True people too. Maybe.
Shed Media.
Oh my God, there's still Shed over there?
Yes.
No. Really?
And then who's the other one? Potomac. Salt Lake City. Beverly Hills.
What about Salt Lake City?
Vanderpump and Southern Charm and all. Who's doing Southern Charm? I think they might have new ones too.
Just a second. They got MGM Television, Evolution Media, and 32 Flavors.
32 Flavors
is Vanderpump.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
See, they're all different.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm still not mad at all of it. Like I'm so happy that we have some life back into these shows. Even like if it's just cotton candy drama and it's just conflict
I'm sorry,
resolution.
I don't watch a lot of Bravo, but when I do, I can tell.
I forgot about that. That's right. You do TLC.
Miami and Married to Medicine are the only two Bravo shows that have the same production company I'm seeing so far.
I know, and I'm just telling you, there's like you can tell the difference in the music and the way things are set up too. Sometimes, but like I can still see the old Salt Lake is still there because they're still pulling the shit with like Heather. But
I just know.
Al Baskin works for Bravo, so he goes wherever he's told. You know, he's the fucking showrunner. I can't stand Baskin Robbins and Bullfrog. I'm telling you, like I will never forgive them for what they did to Monica. And the lies.
Yeah, it's just so lame.
It's so fucking lame. Eric Fuller. Who's Eric? I heard that name. Eric Fuller.
Wait. This just came up. Kyle Richards, ex Mauricio Umansky's family restraining order battle rages on. Why does he have a restraining order?
The dad. So listen, they're trying to get a conservatorship on the dad. His dad was
Mauricio's dad.
He was running the company for Mauricio a year ago. Now all of a sudden he's so rich. His girlfriend, because his girlfriend's younger and he spends money on her, they want to fucking put him in a conservatorship because they don't like how he spends his money. So I don't know if his dad got a restraining order. Is that the restraining order? Like, because I was wondering that today. If that conservatorship.
Okay, so it says, according to court documents obtained by In Touch, Los Angeles Superior Court judge awarded Mauricio's sister, Sharon, $32,000 in legal fees from Simeon Tabina. Simeon, 68, is the longtime girlfriend of Mauricio, 54, and Sharon's father, Eduardo Umansky.
Yeah.
The legal fees were awarded as part of the restraining order battle between Sharon and Simeon. The court granted Sharon a permanent restraining order against Simeon. The order prohibits Simeon from coming within 100 yards of Sharon. Court documents say Sharon accused Simeon of isolating Eduardo, who's 81, from his family and friends. Sharon wrote, Simeon keeps him isolated, so I've been trying to visit him more often, which is why this is happening more. She hides his phone from him and is abusive to him as well, but he is old and afraid to be alone and claims to have some kind of evidence against him for some reason. She continued, I don't know what this is all about. She's attempting to keep me away from my father while she convinces him to give her all his money.
Yep. It's like, he was running your company, bitch. Why the fuck now you saying he can't make his own decisions? He can give his money to anybody he fucking wants to. He was fine.
Well, it says that on October 25th, Sharon became unhinged and physically attacked her. Simmons denied the accusations that she isolated Eduardo or got physical with her, and she also claimed that Sharon was upset after learning that she and Eduardo had plans to get married.
Yep.
At the hearing on the matter, the court viewed the evidence, heard the testimony, and granted the petition. And Simmons was denied. Okay.
Yep. They're trying to
wait. Sharon also asked that her legal fees be paid, but they objected and just awarded the $32,000. He's unable to resist the undue influence and fraud that he's been taken advantage of. Oh my God. They said that she appropriated more than $260,000 from Eduardo.
He's his girlfriend. He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he wants.
You just got that today? Yes. Right on. Just blessed. That is deep. 200. Well, that's why they're trying to stop. So look, if they put him in charge of the company at the same time that the dictator was coming over for, so was it that Mauricio had to step down because the stuff going on with the dictator?
Yes.
And in the meantime, his young girlfriend got a hold to the money, and now they're trying to regain control.
They had no control of his money to begin with. That's the thing. Why do they think they can control his money? Because when he dies, you know what I mean? I guess that's like, because he's spending it all on her and he's not going to have any left for them. It's like,
the agency is also facing federal lawsuit for PPP loan fraud, you guys.
See, Dana, yes. It is a big deal.
Yeah. PPP loan fraud. So Mauricio not only stole the house from the dictator,
he got the PPP.
He did PPP loan fraud, you guys, and they're on TV. I'm telling you,
I should have did that.
That's really all the money he had, and he had to go
Yes.
steal some from the federal
Thank
government.
you. Thank you. So exactly, where's the money? Really, you're opening up in companies during a COVID. Why did you need that money? What'd you do with
Yeah.
it? That. You know what I mean? Wow, this is crazy. This is nuts. Nobody brings this up to her. He has done some fucking shady shit, and nobody brings this up to her at all. She gets away with fucking everything. She's a snake. I can't stand it. And Dana thinks that like it's not a big deal. This is a big fucking deal. Big deal to me, motherfucker. Where's the money at? You know what I mean?
Where's the money?
Where you have to steal that much more money, you loser?
And then the Umanskis have their pot calling the kettle black. Excuse me, Sister Sharon Umansky, your brother just stole $60 million from a dictator, and you're worried about $250,000 from from the girlfriend of your daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you ask your brother for some money? You know what I mean?
Please.
He's got money. Go put a PP loan, girlfriend. Just like go defraud the government, like you know what I mean? Like it's insane.
And Kyle is tied to it because she's legally his wife still. So yeah, she's tied. And if she has any interest in the agency, if her name's on any of the board paperwork or anything, then Kyle is definitely tied to the PPP loans. Definitely.
Thank you. She said last week, I own half of the company. He's not going to screw me over. He just
she's in on it. She got half the money. It's half the owner. She would have benefited. I'm not a lawyer. I only play one in my head on days that end in Y.
That's what I'm saying. We're not like famous journalists. We just play them on TV. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're not famous journalists. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make any sense. He was absolutely fucking fine. So don't sit there and tell me now that he's like, oh, he can't.
She's pulling a Tom Girardi on Papa Umansky. He was fine. He was fine in the last episode when he was telling you to STFU in front of Lisa Vanderpump, and now all of a sudden, he's had dementia for years. Please.
But you had him running your company, though, asshole.
Please.
Like, out of here. He's such a defraud. He is a fraudster, and he's worse than Tom Girardi because he keeps doing it, and now he's trying to get his dad's money. Like, are you a fucking sicko or what? Like, what are you doing with your money, motherfucker? And where's her? Like, I'm telling you, this is what you just read. I can't believe that he still has his fucking PPP loans out there. And what the fuck, man? He's a piece of shit.
He should have at least used the money that he stole from the dictator to pay off the PPP loans.
That's a lot of fucking money. 70.
What are you all this money for?
What
are they doing?
And he's opening other businesses. And I remember, like, Corey explained it, why he was doing it. He was opening up companies everywhere. I'm like, hell. But he was. And she said somehow to hide something. I guess I don't know.
Like a shell thing. Like he opens this company to hide the money from that company to hide the money from that
legal agencies. But he was opening up legal agencies in different world. I remember he's like in Beverly. He's like, we just opened up our 13th. We're going everywhere. We're opening up here. We're going there. The agency is still #1. Motherfucker, what are you being celebrated for? You just defrauded the government, and you're out here screaming about how great you are. And then your dad's running your company. We saw his name tag. We talked to your dad the whole time. He looks just like you, and now he can't make decisions.
And now he's
all of a sudden.
Maybe they gave Eduardo Umansky whatever they gave to Tom Girardi to make him go instantly crazy and dementia overnight.
Probably gave him that stuff that you get people to get a pneumonia.
The blink twice. Know. Maybe they gave him the blink twice. He just needs some rattlesnake venom.
I haven't seen it. I googled it. I googled it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, it's so good, Krista.
I can't watch it.
It's hauntingly good, especially like as a woman. I left one party.
Okay.
And to this day, I have no idea how I got home. Right? I have no idea why my pantyhose were off. I have no idea to this fucking day. And after seeing Blink twice, I'm like, did I get like straight roofied?
Because if you don't ever black out like that at any other time,
never,
right?
Never. And to this day it haunts me. And seeing that movie brought it up. And I tried to take myself back to the party. We were all in a limo. We went to this one club. We get back in the limo. The guys are pouring the champagne, and then I don't remember nothing else. Nothing else to this day.
That's happened to me. Like I would take Xanax and shit, but I would know when I would take them, and that's when I would black out. But there was one time I know that I did not take them, and I shouldn't be alive. Like I'm lucky to be alive, you know. But the thing I'm going as soon as I keep trying to Google it. I'm searching it. What's it on? Blink twice. Why can't I
Oh,
find
so let me see. So when I did
it?
it,
And
I
did
had
you?
heard it was playing on Prime, so I checked my Prime here on the West
Okay.
Coast, and it wasn't. It was only on MGM Plus,
Oh, what's
and
that?
then you can get a free day, 7-day trial. So I
Oh,
used that
no.
to watch it,
Oh,
and
that's
it
really
was
good.
so good. Let me see.
Gotta
Blink
watch it.
Twice is
Did you
playing
watch
now.
Did you watch Black Mirror yet? If you're gonna say no, because I know you didn't
Oh
watch
my God, no, no, no. Now that but I'm gonna pull it up right here on this other tab while we're on the
it.
thing.
Do it right
So
now
Blink
and pull up
Twice right
episode.
now,
The episode I
it's
told
saying that it's free on Sling TV,
you. Okay.
on MGM Plus with a prescription.
Okay.
You can rent it on Fandango at home for $3.99, Apple TV for $3.99, YouTube TV, Philo, and Amazon Prime if you have the
I have
uh,
Amazon. Yeah.
subscription. So let me press my Amazon Prime because it wasn't in my Amazon last week when I looked.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to Amazon now, and I'm gonna see if it comes up because I'm gonna watch it again. It was so
I'm
good.
gonna watch it. I'm sending you. I'm sending
We should do a thing and watch it together with our people. Can we?
you.
We can watch it
Listen,
in
how are people
in
doing that? How are people doing that? Are they just playing it on like in the
You can
background?
play, one time I dropped a Zoom link for my
Yeah.
curvies, and
Yeah.
on Zoom
Oh,
we all just watched it together. I
Zoom.
played it on Zoom, and we
Oh,
all just watched it together on Zoom.
let's do that. I want you.
Yeah,
I gotta watch Black Mirror. Why am I'm pulling this up for you? I'm pulling it up. Pulling up the episode.
Blink Twice. I'm looking in Amazon now.
Okay. Let me see. Where is the one?
Okay, so it's telling me I can rent it for $3.99,
Okay. I
but
would
it
rent
said it was free with a prescription. I have Amazon Prime, but it's telling me I have to rent it.
it.
Interesting. It's
Hmm.
good. It's
Some
good.
of the
Oh
movies
my
are free, and
God.
some of the movies are free, and some of them are not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna figure out how to watch it. I have to figure out how to watch it. I've been trying to. Every time I think about watching it, I don't know. I can't find it. I guess I gotta like pull it up like how you just did. I'm trying to send you this real quick.
Yeah. No worries. But yeah, blink twice, man.
If
That's
you invite
crazy.
people
That
from
is
the app, it's
crazy.
free. Oh,
I just
okay.
had to let that go and pray for forgiveness because I was like, I don't know what I did, who did what to me. I don't know. But I'm just trying not I at least didn't come home with nothing I can't get rid of. But that was scary, ladies.
That's
You gotta
another
be careful
thing
who
too.
pours your drinks. And I
I
thought I was with a friend, but
mm,
the girl who I went with, um like we knew each other but not like that, so it was almost just like in the blink twice when you see it. It's like the girl was a friend of the guy more than she was of me, but she was, you know what I mean.
yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
You know, honestly, the things that I've seen, I don't trust. I don't trust anybody. Like I'd be scared to death to go anywhere. Right? Like the things I did back then, like I would never do now. But like, thank God we're alive. You know what I mean? Like I don't even. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like just
Hmm.
even we did a lot of crazy shit. I feel like.
Lots. Yeah.
Why is this not? I'm trying
That's
to keep doing this.
too much.
You have
But
Netflix.
on the I don't like when they try to play people off and all of a sudden use crazy, or like how we were talking about how Karen Huger
Yes.
using her parents for I had said in the chat, the problem with Karen saying that it's the death of her parents, she shouldn't have said that. She should have said, oh, I'm dealing with the grief, because grief is eternal. But the death happened so long ago, I feel like people feel like, oh, that's a lame excuse. But if you would just say the grief, because my dad's death day, you guys, is on Saturday the 14th.
Is it
Here
a year?
coming up on this Saturday will be a year, yeah.
Oh
And like
wow.
I've been really like struggling really
Mhm.
bad with like all these emotions and the grief, and I have been a little out of character, but
I love
and
you.
this is just year one, so
They
I
say
can
the first,
imagine what Karen is going through, being so much older and stuff
yeah.
like that. You just never know with grief, you guys, so I just feel like she used the wrong word. um
And you know what, Largest? Somebody I was just watching a group like some therapy thing about grief and about losing somebody, right? And about losing a parent. And they say the first year is hard. They say the second year and the third, like I hope you have your family. They say the second and the third year is harder because that's
ah
because you go through the first year and everybody's there for you. Your first Christmas, people know okay, it's their first person, holiday without that person. They're there for you, and then people start going away. And it's like they say
yeah,
the second year and the third year is the hardest. So thank God
yeah.
you have people in your life. Like I was just watching that and I was like, oh, I didn't think of that way.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I definitely feel like you. I love you, and I
love you
can
too.
tell. I can tell when you're struggling. I love you, and I can tell.
Right?
But I'm just glad that you have, you have like support, right? All the support you need.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Well, Dustin,
I have support. I
good,
have support.
and you can
Yes.
all right. No,
Dustin, you're looking rather fine with that
isn't he look good
beard
with
and whatnot.
it?
You need to keep a beard, bro.
I've been saying that. Doesn't he look good? He
Oh
needs to
my
shave.
God.
Doesn't he look
We had
like
no idea, Dustin.
it's like Dustin? Do you have a girlfriend, Dustin?
Oh my
No.
God. You working
He
on
needs to
one.
shave, and
Tell
I'm
you
like,
working on one. What
okay.
sign are you, Dustin?
I'm a Pisces.
Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that. That's a nice smile too. Look at him.
yeah,
Dustin, you look way different with facial hair, dude.
right? He looks like he doesn't look.
Oh my God. You're coming off a little fine, Dustin.
You should. Him and Jonathan have been doing really good shows, like really good shows together.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Everybody go follow
Wow.
JoJo. Can somebody put JoJo Speaks? Is it JoJo Speaks in the chat, please? That link, because they do what, twice a week? It looks like. But Dustin, I didn't mean to get on your. I didn't mean to start yelling at or like kind of talk over you about the whole cable thing. I know what you were saying, but I just didn't agree with them. I didn't agree with the whole get rid of the housewives because I feel like the franchises are finally they for some reason we have new life in them again. And we
That's
thought
okay.
I really was like over it. I was like, I'm over the shit. I just thought that they were going to be like it. That was it.
That's
But
okay.
I feel like Vanderpump. I'm not. I think they know what they're doing. Or maybe not. Maybe not because what they did with the redemption arc.
They don't know what they're doing with Vanderpump. You crazy?
But seriously, think about Southern Hospitality works because it's a new group of young kids that are all fucking each other, work together, live together, and screwing each other. That's how Vanderpump
Well,
was.
is
Works.
Jason gonna be on there?
Yes, he's going to be
Jason,
Peter. He's the Peter.
Jason and Adam.
He's the Peter. I
I
don't know.
liked Peter on Vanderpump Rules. I wish they would have gave him more
Well,
time, even though he's kind of
he's
like a creepy
new.
old man.
Peter's back. He's back with the new crowd. He's back with the new young kids again. But yeah, Jason is a Peter. He's the old guy with the. I'm sorry, Jason. I love you, but I said it at the beginning. I said he's going to be the GM because he's 40, and he's going to work with a bunch of 25-year-olds, and it's going to look weird like Peter. And I'm like, that's what happened. But everybody's like, oh, the new GM, he's hot. And it's like he's married.
Well, at least he won't go around hitting on everybody.
Well, I'm like, he's married. I'm screaming
Yeah.
everything. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm like, sorry, like because I'm like mad at them, like we don't talk.
Peter did come in like the cleanup man. One of those girls would get their heart broke by Jax, and Peter would be there right next day. So, want to go out?
I just lost my dad and think of a felony. I was allowed his funeral. Yeah, but it wasn't because of a felony, right? I know. I love that. That made me really upset that happened. But her family's so fucked. Mimir, Danny's like
Oh, Mimir, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they wasn't. It's not crazy, and she just didn't want to make it worse and just didn't go.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, this grief, man.
It hasn't been a year, right? Yeah, it hasn't been a year.
Mm-mm.
Summertime.
Yeah.
And Erin lost her dad. I think it's been almost just past 2 years. I think 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I lose track, but.
And me and Erin both, we loved our daddies. Ooh, I love my daddy.
George's dad died too. He died 2 months after Erin's dad, and then his brother died.
It'll be a year since I lost my uncle in February.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. November 1st was a year, 2 years since we lost. 2 years since we lost his dad.
Then my aunt passed away in
Your
October.
aunt. Yeah.
Guess what? December 1st, my birthday is the same day as Mom passed away too. Like she passed. Yeah, so it's like so hard. Like that day.
Happy belated birthday, Sagittarius.
Thank you. I turned 45. Remember?
Are you still partying? Are you going to party the whole month?
No, I turn a year younger now, so it's like,
right.
You know what I mean? I think I actually forgot that it was my birthday for a couple of days, but my mom did make a big deal out of it at Thanksgiving, which made me happy because the whole thing with my parents. She made a big deal. She had happy birthday and like all that crap. It made me happy. So it was a good birthday because I'm happy this finally even though my parents are separated, we're all closer. It's weird. We're all just closer now. Like you see my dad chat every day now. It's like I can't get rid of him now, which is fine. But and then my mom.
It's interesting when my mom and dad broke up. I was really there for my dad too. I was there for both of them, but I just felt like you're an old man. You need me more. Because me and my mom are always tight, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma Kelly, what's
I
good?
know what's up. I know we're Sages, man. Like, aren't we? I don't know about you, but like AT2's a Sag too, and we're
Oh,
like
awesome.
we cut people the fuck off. Like I thought it was just me, but we do
Mhm.
have that where we like cut people off after when they fuck you over for so much. So it's like,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to turn it around. I don't go back. Like I can't. Once I'm done with you, I'm fucking done with you. And like I don't look back, and I don't know how. It's just like that's sociopathic. You need to forget.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no, fucking no. And I think that, and I don't know. Tell me that. I guess that's my problem because I don't forgive anybody. Once you fucking really fuck me, I'm not forgiving you. Why would I?
Right? Once
Forgive
you're
me.
bad, twice my bad.
What's exactly? I'm not going to hand you the gun to shoot me with again. Are you nuts?
Mhm.
You fucking have
Well,
stolen from
Mhm.
me.
You know
Stolen.
how much ammo cost? No.
there's people that
You stole the
there's
gun from me the first time you shot me, but now you think I'm going to hand it to you again? Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. And
right.
why would I let those assholes in my life? You know, it was my wedding, and they fucked up, like every single one of them. I still fucking after them.
Can I ask you a question about Potomac?
Yes.
Me or me?
So,
Okay.
both of you.
All
So,
right.
I appreciate TJ not wanting to wet his wick with Stacy while she's still in a full-on marriage with her dude. I don't think there's anything wrong with
Yeah.
that. It doesn't make him gay to me. It
No.
doesn't mean he's not interested. To
No.
me, it means he doesn't want to taint this relationship. So let me tell you a story.
Okay.
So my now husband, I met while I was with my ex.
You husband. Okay. Okay.
And we were dating at the time. So this is like in 96, y'all. I'm taking you back to the year you were born, some of you.
I was born in
So
2002.
I met him in 96. And I have been dating this other dude for like 3 years. Phil, he was so boring. Oh my God, he only liked missionary. He thought I was being freaky if I wanted doggy style. It was never gonna work, but he was a great provider. Um, and so I decided that me and him weren't gonna work. And I had met my now husband, but
Yeah.
completely broke it off with my dude. As soon as I felt an inkling of anything for my husband, I
Yeah.
broke it off with old boy. Then I did not entertain a relationship with my now husband for 6 months because
No.
I definitely did not want to rebound. I did not want to rebound him because everybody knows about a rebound, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
lose everything, and then it was just a rebound. So I felt like he might have been the one, but I didn't want to have the rebound curse. So
Oh.
we didn't hang out for like a good 6 months, and then we started hanging out, and now it's 2024.
2024.
So that's
It'll be
because I
25.
had
2025
left
next
one
year.
thing completely before I started another one. Like that's just how I
Right.
use my twat. I'm not
Right.
trying to pile on peens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like Stacy and TJ have a great formula. I'm not sure why Giselle is condoning whorism, why Ashley's condoning whorism, and even Karen jumping on the bandwagon talking about. Well, Karen said it differently. She said you need some time for yourself. That I can understand. She needs some months to herself, perhaps, but this is technically a little time to herself because they're not smashing, they're building a friendship. And
Right.
because of the friendship that I built with my now husband way back then, we have a great foundation. We literally are best friends. Like, we literally can say anything. I love him through the ups and downs. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it was because I respected myself enough to not confuse the situation with extra peens. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Stacy's stupid? Do you think TJ's gay?
All
I
right.
do.
I don't think TJ's gay. I get what he's doing. I don't think she's the one because she doesn't. It doesn't seem like she's too all over him. Like it's too much of a big deal, and I feel like it's a turn off, kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that, and her acting like she'll be able to date other people. Like I think it's weird. He's never had sex before. I feel like why don't they have intimacy? I think she'd be okay with that. You don't have to do that, right? Why can't they have intimacy, kiss and stuff? You know what I mean?
All of that is reserved when you're married
You mean even kissing and
until
stuff?
you're divorced. those intimate situations
but it's not.
confuse the situation.
But they're not. See, think about it. Like they're separated, so there's not like she's screwing her ex. I get waiting till they're divorced to have a relationship. I mean, to have sex, but I don't know why they, if they're dating, why can't they kiss and, I mean, be intimate? Like they don't have to. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I feel,
emotional.
hey, if TJ's hard line is intimacy with a committed relation, you can't be in a committed relationship with me if you still married, ma'am.
That's true, but then I guess then she should be out there. If she doesn't think she's married and she wants to date other people, that's to me that's telling him she is single. And if she wants to date other people, that's kind of fucked up because he's not dating her because she's married, and but that's the goal, right? Their end goal is to be together, right? I guess.
Yeah, they see themselves working on a relationship after she's done with her marriage.
So what are they doing now? So if they're not even having, so if they're not even in a relationship now.
Right. So it's basically her work husband because they worked on the QVC channel or whatever that was together.
QVC. And I remember her on QVC. Yeah.
Yeah. So they worked there together. It was her work husband. And then she started getting a divorce. And now they're friends. And now it's building into something else. And now she has these hot boxes in her ear talking about you need to get more peen. No, you don't.
Yeah. I don't. She definitely does it, but I feel like they need to do something. I don't know. She needs to get a divorce or separate. I don't know. Sign those separation papers or something because they're wasting each other's time.
Move it. I don't want to love you right now. I love you.
See, I feel like I love you. The only reason I feel that we might be playing in the other sandbox is because of the whole not having intimacy, not kissing and stuff. I just feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
I don't know. I feel like a real man doesn't. A real man's.
He's never.
It's not about having sex. It doesn't make you a real man.
It's not sex though. It's not sex. It's intimacy. It's just kissing and hugging and holding each other. You know, like not even BJ's. I'm not talking about oral sex either.
So they've never even kissed, you're saying?
No, they don't like lay in bed and kiss and like that would be okay with me.
That's tempting. That everybody knows all that. Oh, let's cuddle thing leads to a dick in your ass. There's
not really. No, because you can have soaking and docking. They can talk and do. And it's not sex. I'm just saying. Why not soaking or docking? I'm just saying. All right, I take it back, TJ. I'm sorry. I feel like kissing and all that stuff. If you were really playing in our sandbox and you look at her and you want to be in a relationship where you say you love her, why aren't you kissing her and holding her and being a little intimate? You don't have to. I mean,
now Listen Honey has a point. I'm on Listen Honey with this. Now that part.
Okay.
I don't like his little tone he gets with her. He's like, oh, have fun at the party. And then he comes back and he's like, you left me all night. Well, look, dude, that is very interesting that you want peen privilege with no yeah, I get him on that. But I also appreciate the old school way of a cerebral connection. Exactly. Those kinds of relationships last far longer than any kind of type of physicality.
Well, then I don't know. I see, and that's the thing. Even the Mormon Church tells you that you can have all that other stuff. You're allowed to soak it and dock it. I'm just saying, like I feel like they don't.
Yeah, the soaking and the docking and the hot dog buns. Oh my God, Heather!
I can't. Heather. That is so strange. And it's like if somebody's on the bed and they move the bed, then you're not the one doing
the jump hump thing. Oh my gosh, was there any thrusting, pushing, or orgasm?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And that's the thing. Like the way he acts towards her too is just really. She behaves like an oversexed teenager, and then he behaves like she's a fucking like. I don't know. Everything she does is wrong. She doesn't even walk right. They get out of the car, she's misstepping. He's saying something about that.
Did he talk about how she walked?
She said, oh, you know me, I walk. I don't know. I guess when they got out, she's like, oh, sorry. Or they couldn't like get their walk right. And it was just like a mic moment. And you hear her saying, she said something like, I'm sorry, you know me. I don't know how to get into, I can't get into step or something like that. And she's like so self-conscious about everything she does. And I feel it's because of him. I don't know. I think he's like, I don't think that he's been nice to her. I just don't. I think he's very like, the way she acts towards him is probably a turnoff. I don't know what he's doing with her, but I do feel like you can have intimacy. Like you're lying. I think, Sarah, you're lying about it. I do think, but I get not having a whole on like sexual. I get that part because she's married, but they should. She's separated. I think at this point, be separated, Stacy. Seriously. I hope they have separation papers. They should if they're going to mediation. They should be working on a relationship. now.
In my opinion, they should get a divorce, but that's just me.
Well, you can work on a relationship separated because sometimes you have no choice but to be 18 months in some states.
Well, and then plus, think about it. She has that beautiful daughter.
Right.
And she's teaching her
Oh, I
and
didn't know
instilling
that
in her daughter
she's already
also to
is she
be
already
off of one. Go ahead, Dustin. I'm sorry, baby.
Right.
is she already separated?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry about
She's
that.
definitely separated, but they're pulling an Ashley living in the same house around the daughter.
But she rents another house to be with him, with TJ.
Right.
So just
Right.
rent. It's bullshit. Get moved out of the fucking house with your husband. You know what I mean?
Because you know what?
Or be with TJ. If not, then I think TJ should move on.
I also feel like
sorry, guys. Yeah.
her representing this nice, modest way of being a woman for her daughter. When her daughter's old enough to have this played back, when her daughter's old enough to talk to her friends, or her friends find out that that was her mom on the show, her friends aren't going to be like, oh, your mom was over jumping on all those peens. Oh my God, your mom didn't even leave your dad and she was dad a boyfriend. Think about what G's kids are going to go through.
But it's not Stacey's
kids.
It's TJ. Stacey wants to fuck him. Stacey wants to ride that dick, and she makes it known. That's the thing. You can say that to your daughter. I get it. Tell her I would love my kid. That I'm telling you, I want to put a bubble around my nieces and nephews, and they're never going to listen to us. But just say it's a good.
And then is it that
perception
that Stacey wants it, or did these girls start getting in her ear to the point where she brought it up to him? Because that's what I heard her say. She said when she sat down and talked to him, she said the girls said that we need to be doing this. It's always about what these other people are saying. I think she's fine having it play out this way, but these other ladies now having these questions is what she's taking back on camera.
She needs a real friend to talk to. Like, these women aren't the ones to take advice from.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like Kay's a really good friend. I like how Kay's being there for
Mia B. Lion.
Mia, yeah, but at least he's there for the mental health part. Because I am on board with him. I do think there's something wrong, but I do think he was triggered. His mental health is triggered also by what they did. I agree with you on that too. But I think she's a good friend for Stacey to talk to about this stuff, and not tell her bad advice. You know what I mean? Because these women are saying shit that's like, I'm saying she acts like an oversexed teenager. Like, and that's because maybe it is the women. Maybe
Ashley used to literally swing with Michael. That was in their marital contract. That's why they used to always be on Ibiza and having the threesomes. Remember, she had to sit him down in the restaurant and be like, well, now that I have these kids, I feel weird when other people suck on them. I feed the kids with these, and I just don't want us to have that lifestyle anymore. Remember when she had to talk to him about why he was in the hotel room getting pictured again without her? She had to act like that's what she signed up for. So
I wonder if this is not. So how can she go back to Michael and get him for fucking cheating, and then fuck the whole prenup up? If she is she's nuts. She's desperate. Trashley is desperate because GNA.
She wants Stacey to be desperate like her.
I know, and it's like I'm saying, don't talk to her because they try to ruin people's marriages. Look what
they really do.
Candace and Chris and Smiley. She invites everybody to Sesame Street to her Sesame Street house. She had all the characters there. It's like Ashley.
And even Giz tried to destroy Candace and Chris's marriage. When has Giz ever supported a relationship in a healthy way? So we know that the advice that she's given Stacey is tainted.
I know it definitely, and like why she was the first one to bring it up too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like you're not sleeping with them. I mean, I see what they're saying, but they're not doing it because they care. You know what I mean? Like, like we are Todd doesn't want Bronwyn to be in the gutter with us bitches. The gutter, and I get it. We are a bunch of gutter bitches.
Yeah.
Well, I get that. And
why is sex? I mean, I don't think please, Giselle hasn't even had a man the last 3 seasons, but she's all of a sudden, who's your sex partner? You need to have a sex partner. Please, it's all kind of fakery McFakersons in this redemption arc for Giselle and Trashley's forehead.
I know. Trashley's forehead. I can't. Like I don't understand. Like GNA is what? I don't even know. Do they have a clothing line? Is it health and wellness? Does she still do the podcast with Rob?
Exactly. I think they do still do Reasonably Shady. I don't know. I don't care. I never watched it. And I agree, Mamere, wholeheartedly. That's what I was saying earlier. Mia is exploiting Gordon's mental health. So if this is a real, because I don't really know if I buy that Gordon said it,
Yeah,
but
he
I don't
got
know if
diagnosed.
he even said it to excuse what Mia said he did. So Mia blasted him out with, "Oh, you
Well,
locked my room, you kept me in
that
the
is not.
thing, you took my phone, you did all
That is
this stuff." So what's the way for a man to protect himself? He could be like, "Oh, I have some kind of mental illness. That's why I did all these abusive things to this glamazon." So
I mean, I
um
like to ask him. Like, I would like him to tell us if he's always felt like this. Like, is this always been? You know what I
mhm.
mean? Because he should know if he's always had this. Because then he was like, "Oh, that's what's been wrong with me this whole time." Because there's all you have like with that. You also have manic episodes where like
Gross
spending
and
money.
nasty.
Yeah.
Gross and nasty.
Oh, I like that. Yes, I like it. I like it. Like it. I think
Yes.
Gordon's family cut him off also maybe because he had spending issues. When you have both, when you get manic episodes, when you're bipolar, you can go on spending sprees. You go very reckless, and he
Or
did reckless.
if you have a hot glamazon wife who's been boinking her
Well,
boyfriend for the last 15 years
they
of your
also
relationship,
have
you might
sexual.
feel like the only way to compete with old boy is to let her have all your money, which she's funneling to him. I think what you said about Erica funneling money to Tom, I think that Mia's been funneling money to Ink
Oh yeah,
allegedly also,
yeah.
because how did a DJ get more money than Ink? How did a DJ get more money
Right,
than G?
right. And they have houses. How they able to rent all these places, paying for it? Did they apparently help Gordon? I mean, she doesn't make 500 yet. Think about how much money these housewives make, and we think they're broke. They're not broke. They make almost. Some
Yeah.
of them make 500. Some make 700. Some make a million.
Like,
What the
she
fuck are you
literally
doing with
had
your money?
no
What?
money last season. They literally had no money. They had
None.
to
How?
move
And
to a
then
tiny ass apartment.
right,
And now
right.
all
But
of
what
a
about the
sudden
22?
you're paying for everything. Nothing's adding up. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
because remember, 22. They still have 22 places to sell. 22 chiropractor
So
places they
why were
own to
you
sell.
crying broke last season?
Right. Maybe they fought for Gordon to get his shares back and he got them back, and then they have to sell him and buy him out. So she's staying married to him, so she gets that part of the business. Why else? Think about it. Well, we'll just stay married. You're gonna stay married, not be intimate, still fuck Ink. Because you've been doing the whole time. This is the whole time. You've been doing this the whole time. That was the thing they did the whole time, I think. But I think they cut him out illegally, maybe. And now that he's not with her, he got his shares back, but now they probably have to buy him out or something. But she said right in front of everybody, 22 more.
Yeah, she
So that,
did.
and
So,
so
but
I'm
that just
getting money
is
from that.
why. So
They're probably
that
getting
just makes me feel like she's even more of a liar. So last
exactly.
season they cut you out of the company.
Yeah,
Now you can sell what's part of the company.
I still
Please, it
they
doesn't
probably
make sense. So they locked him out the company.
they
They
probably
didn't have any money. They took all the control of the money away from them because of whatever.
so
And
they
now she's
take
coming
a
back
divorce,
this season
taking
saying that
the
she
stuff.
has a right to sell what's in the company that they took away from her.
Yeah, him. Yes, I don't think it's hers. I do think it's all his. But since they're married, she thinks it's hers too, right?
Well, it's 50-50
I
if they're
don't think she
married.
deserves all 22, half of all 22, or whatever they're going to get.
Yeah.
Because why are we
Let
not
me look.
talking
I'm
about?
looking at what G
That's the
does.
first time we've ever heard this. That's the first time we've heard any of that. Why are the
Well,
women
it's
not? The women
50-50 when
don't
you
know.
get married.
Why aren't the women saying, "Oh, you have money? What do you mean you have 22? You got your shares back or whatever. You got your places. You know what I mean? Why are you taking us to
Yeah.
go off chiropractic places, and then you're saying you own 22 more? And it's like, why is nobody saying, Mia, you must have money then? You know what I mean? How
Yeah.
are you helping Gordon? It's like, well, so why did you? Because remember how much they questioned her about how could they get rid of him if he's on the board and blah blah blah. They probably couldn't, and they probably gave it back to him. And they, however it is, he went out of it. They want him out. They probably got to buy him out.
In the garage. Oh, we
They
can
got
still
to
use
sell
that? Yeah, no, what happened to the lights in the garage?
Oh, they all went out. Yeah.
Yes, Instagram keeps cutting me off, and Facebook keeps cutting my live off. I think I'm
Oh
back on.
no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's weird because I can't get back on Instagram.
It's
But
because it's
yeah, it says I'm live.
Instagram is every hour.
It's no. I tried to redo it and it says I'm not. It's like weird. It says I'm live, but I'm not. I redid the whole stream, but
Oh, okay.
I really honestly, we talked about Potomac. I just feel like Potomac is really doing good no matter what's happening. It's like cotton candy drama, thank God. But I'm interested in the whole 22 studios that they own, and are they? I'm gonna have to look that up and see. But
Right.
I also like with I'm tired of Kyle, and I'm tired of Kyle. I'm tired of her hiding. I know that Morgan is hiding on wherever they're going on these trips. They're hiding Morgan. She got mad. She didn't want her name being out there. Like she got mad about saying her name. It's like crazy. Like I don't. They're not. She's not a lesbian. You're not a lesbian, Kyle. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're having an emotional affair, and it's not fair. And to be honest with you, either is Morgan because she's married to a dude too. You could be. She's probably bi. But like, come on, man. I like Kyle is not a lesbian. She's not bisexual. She might. It's not. But she's a liar. She's a liar face. Liar face. Liar. I hear myself.
I hear an echo from Larger.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Let me see.
Here, I'll mute me.
Now I don't hear it. I don't hear it now. Now I'm good. Yeah, it's weird. Bravo's feud. Dustin does 90 Day Fiance, and I've missed so many seasons, Dustin. I was watching you talk about it. I was like, damn it, now I gotta go watch them because I don't know any of these people. And we're going into another season already. Like you guys have a lot of episodes. I'm like, I can't even watch them because I don't know who you're talking about. But so you can hear Dustin's really good. Dustin like runs the show. And then
So G is I don't know. Look, I just looked up Gordon Thornton's net worth. It has this full thing on here. It says he's worth 100 million. It says she's worth 5 million. It says his 100 million includes being the CEO of Giselle Executive Management. They have McDonald's franchises, Massage Envy, and the Joint Chiropractic.
wow.
His spouse is Mia. They're separated. They have children, Jeremiah, Juliana, and he has a daughter from a previous relationship also. He's 6'2". He's in fast food and wellness. Balance between business and family. He's active in philanthropy.
Why is he not?
Yeah. So why does she think? How is her net worth 5 million and his 100 million? No wonder she's sticking around.
I said that's why she's not divorcing him because they literally have to. She's going to take money. I feel like remember she said he emptied her bank account and shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean,
but why would he have emptied hers if he's sitting on 100? I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it.
Maybe that's just his net worth. It's not what he actually has grossing. You know what I mean? Like, but if you say that McDonald's, you're making McDonald's have the most, and Wawa are the most two prime real estate. There's one on every quarter. That's prime. Right. You know what I mean? They make the most money, and it's like, wow, dude, I didn't know that.
Isn't he contradicting? Like he has McDonald's and wellness.
Yeah,
look, he owns McDonald's and wellness.
I think I really do think the one is the Massage Envy is a what do you want to call it? What do they call them? Happy
Massage Envy is a subscription for massages. I used to go in there a lot.
Happy endings, right? Is it happy endings?
No. Massage Envy is very on the up and up. You can't get them. You can't get a happy ending in Massage Envy.
Oh, there's more like others. It's franchised. Okay.
Yeah, they're franchised out.
Well, I thought maybe it was a one-man show with them. Like, oh my god, they have a fucking thing. There's one of them around the corner. I didn't know that. George is like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know they did that there. Like, it's a massage parlor where they do happy endings. I'm like, they do? He's like, oh. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, those kinds. See, but Massage Envy, you can see in the window when you walk up. The kind of massage places you can't see in the window from the street, those they do happy endings.
Yeah, that's what it is. It looks like it actually look. Oh shoot! It actually looks
what
like.
What are you doing here? Trying to figure out.
I was trying to figure out. I wanted to see more of my border. I love my little Christmas border. But anyway, I know I'm gonna go too. George just got home, but I love when large it comes up because literally like. We get through. We talk about everything, and that's good because
everything.
Yeah, it keeps me like going on to more. Because I like to tend to like repeat myself. So sorry, go ahead, Justin.
No, I was gonna say hi to Larger. You know.
Hi. He just wants me to say how fine he looks again.
I know, right? Justin, if you shave a little bit, and like clean it up a little bit, you got that like mohawk thing going on. Put some gel in it. The way it looks like that. It's like bed hair. Put gel in that, dude. And maybe do
this little goatee thingy.
Do the eyebrows. We're gonna find Dustin a dating game. Oh, and I found karaoke online for us.
What?
We're We're gonna watch a movie or something. We're gonna watch something together. I just sent you Black Mirror, by the way. Did you get it?
Oh, great. Okay. You know,
Instagram.
after I have a conference to go to this weekend, why don't we watch Blink twice like next Tuesday or something?
Yes.
Or
Can we set
Wednesday
it
or
up and we'll
something?
do it on here?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then the people can come for the thing, and then we'll drop the Zoom link, and
Okay.
we can all
Tell me
go
how
to
to.
the Zoom
Yeah.
room.
Well, we could
But
do
in my
that.
Zoom room, wait. Do you have Zoom?
I don't know how to do Zoom, but I can figure it out. I've done it once or twice with my medium
Well,
lady.
see, if you don't pay for it, they only let you do it for 40 minutes, and the movie's like 2 hours. So we'll have to figure out the Zoom link
Yeah.
for it and get it together. Or could we show it on YouTube but just do it
No.
unlisted? No,
No.
they'll strike the shit out of us.
I got
Yeah, the
like
only way to do it is on another platform. So it's either going to have to be
we have Wawas. Yeah. I know.
Patreon, but we don't want to make the people pay because having them pay to watch the
Right.
movie gets you in
No.
trouble.
Kelly, I'm
But
glad
if
that you
you
got
just
one.
watch it with other people, that should be okay.
I would
I
just
know.
do the Zoom link in the first place. It's the safest
Yeah,
thing
but
for you to do.
people have to
Yeah,
pay
the
for
Zoom,
it. But
Zoom
people have to pay
room.
for it. I mean, I think there's a way that we could. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
Well, no, I have a Zoom.
I'll pay
We'll
for
work
it.
it out.
I mean, I'll pay for it, but if everybody else doesn't, I mean, I don't know.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll figure
I mean,
it
it's
out.
only like 20, I think it's $20 a month, unless they went up too. Let's see how much the Zoom is. How much was my last Zoom?
I can't
Zoom.
believe they've charged me. Zoom charges you now. I didn't know that. Zoom like
Yeah, no, if it's anything over 40 minutes, then
wow.
you either have to log right back in or
Mm.
you have to,
Oh, I see.
um, yeah. So it breaks up your thing. You can have it for free.
Oh, okay. We'll figure it out. But because I definitely, yeah. And you have please watch Black Mirror. Please just watch. Just watch
Yes,
it.
I'm gonna watch it while I'm doing my laundry, getting ready for this conference. Okay, so yeah, it's only $13. $13 a month, and we can watch it forever.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. What if we sent everybody else our logins? Can they log in? Oh wait, would they be able to do it?
No. You don't want to do that. We just want to. I'll just get the.
I didn't say
I'll
that.
just.
It's like,
I'll just let you have my Zoom link for the thing, the $13
okay.
a month thing, and
Okay.
then yeah, we'll go from there.
Okay.
And then you can put it on your page, and I can put it on my page. How many people can come? Well, it'll be first come, first serve to the room then, because it
You
only
can have
lets
it.
you
You can
have.
have it. You can have like I don't know. I don't think stream. I don't think Zoom has a limit on how many people you can have.
Yeah, sometimes it does, and it's like 100 people.
Oh,
Yeah, because if you do the business one, you get 300 participants per meeting. But on mine, I only get 100 participants per meeting.
okay,
And it's first come, first serve. So
all right.
per link, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, I
then
know.
once you get to 100 people, the link won't work anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. But definitely, we could do that.
Definitely.
For sure. But yeah, I have to finish getting ready. I still have to do a lot of stuff. I love you, Krista. I love you, Dustin. This has been an excellent talk. Huh, Milo? Was this fun, Milo? Yes, it was a good talk with Krista.
Let me
Where's the
see
cats,
Mello.
Krista? I haven't heard your cat voice yet. Where's one of the cats?
I don't know. Mello, where kitty Momo?
Where are they?
Kitty love. Where are you, Momo? Kitty cat, come here.
Look, Milo's coming over because your loving voice. He's like,
Oh,
who's talking in? Who's
I
talking
know. I talk
in
enough
my
to my baby
voice?
talk all day long. I love my little baby kids. There's my baby kids. Can you
I know. I talk to my like that too, huh?
I know.
My.
They know what I'm
Milo's
saying.
so
My
sweet.
cats know what I'm saying.
Yes.
They
Does
understand.
that, what's the equivalent of a cat tail wag? Because you know, like my dog knows it. I can tell my dog is happy. His tail will start flopping all around.
Their
Do your
ears.
cats do that? Oh, the ears.
The ears move a little bit. Yeah, like they my cats. Yeah, they. You could just see it in their faces. Like their ears do like a little thing. Like when you talk, when their ears are like when they're listening, their ears will like move. It's when they're paying attention. That means that they're happy. Like they're listening to you. They love you. And when they close their eyes, they go like they do a wink, and they close their eyes. They kind of like that's when they're that means they love you and they trust you. The cat and you do it, they do it back. That means they love you and they trust you.
Oh,
That's why there's emojis where the cats have hearts in their eyes. That's because cats do that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do still do my financial stuff. I do still do my finance. That's the conference. I'm going to a conference this weekend.
Okay. And I literally
we're going to be gone Friday through Sunday.
I haven't done anything yet. I need you. I need to
Hey,
get.
You really
Krista.
do. The days it only look, and you just got older. December 1st,
Yeah,
your
no,
price just
I
went
did
up.
not.
Every
Oh,
birthday. No,
whoop,
but to them they did, Krista. I'm just saying,
no,
as far as
no.
paperwork goes,
Oh,
things that are based off of age.
oh my God, I'm younger. I mean, you're younger.
You are. I mean, I'll tell them on your application. She
You lie
said
to
she's
them for
younger.
me. Please lie to them for me and tell me you're older. With the universe, I mean, you're younger. I'm 45, guys. Do not listen to this
I'll,
crazy woman
I'll
on the.
send them the
You're
memo.
46. Go on
I'll
now.
send them the freaking memo.
I know. Don't listen to this crazy lady,
Yes.
please. I'm just kidding. We're on the most benevolent timeline available every day.
The most benevolent mind.
Okay,
Yes.
and with that, we're
Yes, I
ending.
will.
Please,
Milo.
I love him.
Milo.
Milo, little kid.
He's so sweet.
Where's
He's a sweet
Milo?
guy. Where's
Milo.
Milo? Look, I'll let you guys see him. You
My
can't see
Let
him.
me see Milo. I need to see a little Milo. Let me see a little Milo. Let me see your face. I love your face. I love your life, Milo. I love your little life. I love your little life. Look at you. Milo.
I don't let him lick my face though, because I just posted. Did you see that guy? His whole nose had to get frostbitten off because the dog
Yes.
licked his face.
Yes.
Milo.
I didn't know Milo.
so sweet.
Milo, don't do that stuff. He's like, I'm not live. Yes, you are, Milo. You are live.
Yes, you are.
You're
Yes, you
live,
are.
sir. All right.
Okay, get off the computer, Milo.
One of these
You are
days,
not
you're
that.
coming on. You are coming on.
Look, get down. Get down. Go away.
Can you guys
Go away.
please tell? Please tell Listen Honey to get her courage up and to come up here and to start we're gonna get her to do her podcast, but we have to get her to start coming up and getting used to talking and stuff. Listen, honey. One day.
Cancel. And then I'm putting
All right,
this
guys.
camera off.
All right, well, I'm ending this anyway. Dustin, I'll talk to you later.
Wait, Krista. Okay.
What were we gonna say?
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
All right, you need to do your computer update today. They just came out with an update. You need to do
Oh,
it.
they
when you get
did?
there. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you after I end this. Hold on, then don't go anywhere. All right, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. And it's Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday before I forget. Salt Lake. And I'm going to stick to whose side. Okay. I'm not going to do recaps as much anymore. I'm just going to stick to whose side do you want. I'm going to spend a half hour explaining both sides. I'm going to try. I've been trying. And then the second half, I'm going to explain, I'm going to ask you what your, my side and what side you guys are on. Because I want to just stick, it's called whose side are you on for, and I have to keep it like that. Because I don't want it to just be a recap. I have a hard time doing recaps. So I'm going to try.
It's better when you do a podcast, because I think it's better for you to do a podcast than it is a recap.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, and then I can, and then that's, I don't feel bad when I send it to the Who's Starting On podcast side and it's not a Who's Starting On episode. Like, I want to be different. And because I really believe Andy one day is going to steal it from me because I don't have as much money as him. Because
he can't steal it from you. He can't steal it when you get an LLC. So.
Good, because I have a domain or whatever, but I didn't do an LLC, but I will do it. I'm going to do the LLC.
Okay, get the LLC. He can't steal it then.
All right, good. Because I really feel like he's going to tell somebody to do a Whose Side Are You On podcast. Because he's always like, whose side are you on? Let's do Whose Side. I'm like, I hate when he says it. I wish he would say, just like the Whose Side Are You On podcast. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he has Radio Andy, so people can't really steal that from him either. So
I literally no, but I'm the one who came up with Whose Side Are You On podcast 3, 4, 5 years ago. Nobody else has done it, but he does do Whose Side Are You On polls. And I'm afraid one day he's going to turn it into a podcast and steal it from me because he's rich, and I'm not. So
he can't steal it not when you have an LLC.
All right, well I'm going to LLC. Well, actually, I think Georgia owns my podcast, so he owns Reality of Krista Marie brand on YouTube, like the AdSense account. All right, Dustin, how do I? All right, you stay on, so show me how to do an update. But
yeah,
all right, guys, thanks for joining. I really appreciate trademark.
I'll stand backstage.
Money though. I wanted to trademark it, but I think it cost a lot of money. It was trademark or copyright. Yeah, trademark. I want to. I really do because I started it and then I stopped and I went back to it, and I do feel like I do argue good, I think. And I give perspectives, I think. Yeah. All right. I try. I love you guys so much for joining. Everybody that joined, I appreciate everybody watching. Like on all the other platforms.
You're welcome.
And you guys are the best.